Alright, I believe it may be time first for me to wonder in amazement why the mic audio visualizer apparently went all the way into the red like as soon as I muted it. I can't really pin down why anything I could have done that would have caused that. Like, maybe it's just the act of moving the mic arm around, but I mean I'm doing that right now and it's still not doing that, but yes. Many things in life act in mysterious ways, and I suppose audio peaks can be one of them. Is or are. I feel like yet again I tried to mix two words together in one fell swoop. Oh, whatever the result of that ended up being, but yes. Anyhow. I'm starting extra late today, but I still wanted to do like something at least for a little while, because I figured, you know, the amount of time that, however much time I'm gonna be spending between right now and when I end the stream is probably not gonna be, spent doing anything else regardless, so... so yeah. But on that note, I probably shouldn't fuck around too much, so let me go ahead and, wonder why I went to the actual stream manager thing, since I didn't need to, like, add any markers or anything just yet, But I suppose, what do I usually say? Like, hello to whoever may be receiving this message. Hello Burn, hello Redbur. Welcome to me actually figuring out to click on the correct thing this time, which is this, so I can switch over to this scene. There we go. And also realize that the setup that I have for things over on the side here is not, like, quite optimal to what I may or may not do. First, I guess I can switch a few things around, but... I suppose the very first thing I can try to do is, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna start loading some things on the side here, but I also need to change my monitor display to make this thing make sense today. Let's see. Tell for once, it appears that I am listening to a few things on the playlist today that I actually have not actually... Well, yes, that makes sense. That I haven't actually learned or listened to all that much before, but I put them on here for that particular reason, so that's nice for a change, instead of just, like, getting it to cough up stuff that I've just, like, I've already heard to the point that I should probably remove it from the practice thing, but... And of course this track is oddly relevant to what I will be getting to in due time today, but first... hello. Hello Robin, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. As I show off my incredibly professional presentation for the stream. By having to move things around for a moment so I can switch my monitor display again so I can actually look at this in a way that's convenient for me. Alright, but what I usually do at the start of the stream is head over to the YouTubes, head over to the Chase VGM playlist there, and play 5 random tracks. And see if, well, let them play for about a minute and see if I or anyone else is able to identify them. And that's very much a 50-50 situation right now, probably worse odds on my, when it comes to my chances. But it's something I do keep doing. Be hurting, we'll go to sleep in just a sec. Interesting chat setup, looks nice, thanks. But yeah, sorry, your head is hurting. That's how you're feeling. I definitely understand wanting to go to bed, but appreciate you stopping by regardless, but... let's see. Yeah, what I usually do is I'm gonna fade this out for a second so I can show that off. I don't remember this music from the game at all, and I thought that I remembered Xenoblade 1 music reasonably well. But let me see... I'm just gonna go over to the Chase VGM playlist on YouTube right now and play the video on the top, which is... Confrontation Moderado from Investigations 2, so I can adjust the volume for that. Then I'm going to click shuffle and assume that it worked in spite of all the lag. That would be a nice assumption to make, but guess I'm gonna find out in just a second whether or not Screamer from World of Goo is gonna play, but I should probably also make this visible, because this reflects what I'm actually, well, trying to do, but let's see. 5 random tracks starting with whatever this is. Oh goodness. Yeah, I get the feeling that this isn't Screamer from World of Goo, so... we are very much in business, even though I do not recognize what this is. That's typically how these things start off. I'm gonna guess maybe Phantasy Star Online or something. And, oh yeah, the way that I usually do this is I just let it play for about a minute before revealing the answer, independently of whether or not I know it. Phantasy Star Online, yeah, that makes sense. So I know of the existence of 2, like, Phantasy Star Online 1 tracks within the chase, and this isn't from seeing the Rogue Wave, so it must be the other one. I suspect. What was it called? Like, something part. This literally came up less than 24 hours ago, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. In about 4 seconds I'm gonna find out firsthand. Is it the same one that I was thinking of? It's called Pioneer 2, so yes it is. I just completely blanked with the name. But yeah, there you go. Phantasy Star Online 1, Pioneer 2. Are you chase training on stream? I mean, sort of. I pretty much only do... well, the way that I usually do things is, these days... oh, hold on, just I'm gonna pause this, because otherwise it's just gonna go into the next one by itself, but... what I usually do things is I play 5 of these, at the beginning of each stream, and then there's a lot of redemption for it, you know, but... I think that's actually been, taken into effect, so that can happen outside of the beginning, but perhaps eventually it will, I don't know, but... I do this for 5 random tracks from the YouTube playlist, and then I switch over to GeoGuessr for a little bit, because why not? That's something that I can play with my own choice of background music, and that background music is stuff that I have on my own local playlist that ostensibly I need to learn better. I usually do that for a while, and then I switch over to whatever I'm actually supposed to be playing as the main game for the stream, but on that note, let me go ahead and let this play out now so I can move on to the second of these 5 random things from the YouTube one. There we go. Toe. Okay, hold on. I know what this is, but I want to believe that the shuffle is still in effect. Yes, it is. This is position 174 in the playlist. I looked, but I already knew what the thing was anyway, but I find it kind of ironic that both this and the last one came up in the last chase. Even though this is actually on random, so it's not actually like ordered by the order of like recent played. And even if it were, it wouldn't make sense for those tracks to be like right next to each other, I don't think, but yeah. Danganronpa V3 Crossing Swords, well, you gotta remember that V3 isn't in the chase at this point, it's only 1 and 2, so it's gotta be 2. I don't think, like, I definitely recognized this track when it came up. I think it was Final Chase, yeah, it was like Maestro's round in the Final Chase. Like, I definitely recognize the context for this, but I don't think I would have been able to put a name to that if it were up to me, so... good on HP for doing that. This is called Objection Cross Sword, according to this upload at least. For Danganronpa 2. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to, like, actually put a name to a lot of Danganronpa tracks, even though I played pretty much all of those games that did come out. Probably wouldn't be able to necessarily put a name to it unless I practice that specifically first, kind of like the same situation with at least another game that I've been practicing recently, which I am blanking on now as well. Chrono Trigger, yeah. Chrono Trigger is a soundtrack I know quite well, but as far as the track names, it's something that I need to... Hey, well, this I know immediately what it is though. Because this is one of my favorite series, so that doesn't quite have that problem, but... But I'll tell you what the real problem is, the fact that there's only like 5 of these games in the chase, or maybe even first, like 1, 2, 3, and 1 on PS1. I don't know why I'm bothering to, like, attempt to hide it, and also the one on Super Nintendo / PC, so yeah, about 5. And there needs to be about 20, 30 more, as far as I'm concerned, but... Right, well, beginning to bed, have a good stream. Alright, thanks for, well, Robin, thanks for stopping by. and have a good night. Hope you feel better with old headache. But yeah. Oh boy, this is why Xenoblade uploads too. I mean, I love it because this is one of those games where I can't not get it, no matter what. Because of the series, with very few exceptions. I wish this would play more in the Chase instead of fucking Mega Man. Or whatever it is. But yeah, predictably this is Castlevania 1, and this is... Well, it says stage 7 Wicked Child, but it's more like block 7 through whatever. It's the third stage, if you consider... Well, it's kind of weird, you can divide the stages in Castlevania 1 in a number of different ways, and in Castlevania 3 as well, but I would just say stage 3, because it's stage 3. There's 6 levels in the game, and this is the third one. But yeah, nice as this is one of those weird Xenoblade loops that just goes on for like exactly 3 minutes independently of how well that fits with the actual loop, but we're not gonna find out how well that does, since I'm gonna skip over to the next one. Let's see. Ooh, okay, well, unlike the last one, this is definitely not a gimme for me, at least. Ooh. Oh boy, it's got a man brakes, I can sense that. But man brakes is definitely something that I've noticed way more in like a lot of different VGM sources after I started paying attention to try to look out for something like that. Oh well. I want to say this has something to do with racing, but it's, like I said, certainly it's not something that I recognize too readily. You got this one? Hey Simna. That's good to hear that. Well, I'm about to find out what it is, because it's been a minute. This is... Well, I was right on that front. It's apparently Speed Freaks, Speed Punks. And it's Track 3 Raceway. And, well, Speed Punks is definitely one of my weak points, I would say. I know like 2 tracks from that game. Do I know even 2 tracks from that game? Or just one? Because the only one... Nope, just one. Because the only one that I could think of I was going to say is one called Challenge, and that one kind of gives itself away with the tire screeching sound almost right at the beginning. But yeah, this is the 4th track now. How many songs have we done already? This is the 4th of 5 random tracks that I do at the beginning of each one of these, so there will just be one more. After this, I guess it's time to find out what it would be. But again, it's also like a redemption for channel points, so if you want to just do that one more time, you can always feel free to do that. Oh boy. This also sounds vaguely familiar. I get the feeling this might be that Shadow of the Colossus track that always tricks me, and probably many others, into thinking that it's Oblivion. And if it is, then I think that would be yet another track that coincidentally also played in the last episode. But yeah, I guess my only guess for whatever this is at this point would be either that Shadow of the Colossus track that sounds like Oblivion, or Oblivion. You're a lot louder than the music. To me that probably makes sense at this point. I can turn it up. I usually turn down the music a little bit when I start this, because, well, usually YouTube music stuff is, yeah, a lot louder than this. This just happens to be a quiet track, but it looks like I was right. Well, I already looked at it, even though there's about 3 seconds left in this thing, but this is indeed Shadow of the Colossus Prohibited Art. Which is pretty much the first thing that came to mind when I listened to it at the beginning of it, like that Shadow of the Colossus tracks, that track that sounds like Oblivion. So I guess I can... I mean, I probably can't just type that Shadow of the Colossus track that sounds like Oblivion and get a point, but I can at least narrow it down. Now all I gotta do is associate it with that specific name that it actually has. And... yeah... well, that would be the final track. Let me go ahead and do the thing where I just switch over to whatever it would have played next. I can listen to that for a second. Oh dear. Well, it's something that I would have at least been able to pin down the game for, but I wouldn't know the name of the track itself without looking into it. It's Pokemon Red, Blue, Viridian City, Pewter City, and Saffron City. Apparently it plays so much. I wouldn't even have been able to tell you that it plays in this many different places, honestly. And this is the one mainline Pokemon game that I ever played. I'm pretty sure I talked about this sometime this week. There's like 6 Pokemon games that I have played in my life, and maybe 7 if I played. I wouldn't. I was gonna say maybe 7 if I count like the 20 minutes of Pokemon Colosseum that I played once at a cousin's house, but I don't think I would count that. But yeah, 6 Pokemon games in all my life, or something like that. And only one of them is mainline, and it is this one, so tell you my level of experience with this this series, which I always complain about, and for good reason, I will always feel. But yeah, that's the final. I guess that's the 6th track. Would have been from this particular iteration of things. I'm gonna fade in my own stuff again. I was playing Galahad Fortress from Xenoblade 1. Again, an oddly appropriate track for what will ostensibly follow once I am done with the next thing as well. Have your next submission planned out after Henry? I mean, yeah, I'm like 95% sure I want to say that it's gonna be a Valkyrie profile, as I've mentioned a few times. Which is kind of ironic because I feel like I made my list of potential submissions and I made it public for a bit. And I mean, for a bit it's still public if you can find a link for it, but at the time that I was doing that, I was basically ordering stuff in kind of order of, like the stuff that I would put at the top would be stuff that I would consider that I know really well overall, and I would probably be able to get support for. And I feel like Valkyrie profile really only fulfills one of those criteria, and that would be probably would be able to get support for it. I feel like I know it decently well. I played through it some time back on this channel, and I mean, I definitely do like the tracks that I did pick for it as potential sample things. But I feel like there's probably plenty of stuff in there that I wouldn't know as readily, but I mean, I could probably identify the sound of it at any rate. And it's just something that I had in mind for quite a long time of wanting to submit it at some point, so I figure stick with it. So yeah, that probably will be my 400-point submission. Start to play Valk profile. Oh, I forgot to like take this off the screen, even though I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, that happens a lot. Oh, no, not that. This. To click on the correct things here. Started to play Valk profile with Vorpal years ago, but we had to move and we ended up falling off of it. Yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest game to get through if you don't know what you're doing, I would say. But like, I would say that even though I feel like I needed some guidance, my playthrough of it was mostly blind, and I almost got all the way through to the end without shenanigans. I did get all the way through to the end with the normal ending of that game without shenanigans. But there's something very, let's just say, special in the best ending route that I kind of had to change a few things around for. Also, I guess I don't need like both of my window capture sources anymore, because I am done with Diablo 2, so I don't have to like keep one specifically for that. So I will use this one now to see if I can capture my browser, and not that one, this one. There we go. And do a little bit of GeoGuessr at least. I have to actually resize this one now, because it's not like used to me using this source for this window, I guess. But also when Shadowgate, well, I mean, if Shadowgate would get a significant amount of support, I might be able to bump it up a bit, because like I'm also pretty sure mentioned to some degree, it's something that I would want to submit for sure, if like nobody else comes around to it, but my plan would pretty much be alternating between a bunch of Castlevania stuff that I definitely want to see in, and the stuff that I have rated the highest as far as my liking it and my perceived ability to get support for it. So who knows, if there's like some kind of huge outpouring of support for Shadowgate, it might get bumped up, but I would really have to see that as a noticeable thing. But yeah. What song is this, by the way? This is the reason why I have this. It's theme rock from Gotcha Tool, right? The reason why I have this thing playing. Because I'm supposed to be listening to this so I can learn it better, but I'm not paying attention. Oh well. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do the daily challenge. I can do another, I could do another map after this, but I probably will just do the daily challenge today, because I started even later than usual. Oh, you're sure hunting monsters right now? Yep. That old time hunting the monster of geographical ignorance, which continues to haunt me to this day. Hunt with an A in that second instance, by the way, but perhaps if I am able to conquer the question of where Skynet is and Kaun Baru Zina, not China, Sina, so and Bank Islam Mai, Malaysia. If I'm able to conquer the ghost of finding out where I am within 3 minutes, then perhaps I will be able to make some headway in trying to move on to other types of monsters. But yeah, based on that domain name, I want to say Malaysia. I don't know if there's like anything else particular that I'm gonna be able to divine from the environment, but I feel like that's probably already would be a big giveaway to someone who was less doubtful of reading those kinds of things than I am. I'm just gonna drop a thing down here where Malaysia is, just, you know, before I do anything else, just in case. Just in the middle, there's like a fair amount of cities, I think, and this doesn't really scream big capital city to me yet or anything. Left side of the road, don't know how they ride in Malaysia, drive in Malaysia. And yeah, that is true, they're driving on the left. I didn't quite notice it, but yeah. Left, I would not be surprised if that was Southeast Asia. Or I guess it would just be more just South Asia at this position, but I don't know. I guess when I think South Asia, I think India before anything else. Oh, hey, this is a Mother 3 song. I remember this because I heard this in a YTP MV, and that's how I remember it. But what's it actually called? That part I wouldn't be able to remember without looking. It's a little elegy. Okay. What does this say? Bruzat Santian, One Step Center. Pejabat, Pendi di Kanda, Raub. I mean, I think like we've seen the Raub a few places. Well, here's Raub District. I don't know if that's related to where we are, but the fact that you know, it shows that in Malaysia tells me that we're looking in the right country at least. I don't know if there's any other places that say Raub, but I'm not seeing any, at least not at this level of zoom. I'd like to imagine that that click that I just did is probably for the better. Let's see, Dong is here. Sungaruan, tell me, I guess should I leave something out here, like I guess closer to where the road would be. And probably assume or hope that that's gonna be good enough, because I don't think that there's anything else environmentally that I'd be able to hang on. Pejabat something, Ropahang. I mean, yeah, I keep saying Rao. That's like the most recurring word, I think, so I'd like to assume that this is worth something, and it is! That was almost 5k. It wasn't quite where I managed to click, I did not zoom in this much. This is a Puna, it's like the shopping theme, right? Okay, yeah, good. At least I'm able to remember this one. And let me tell you, I've never played a Puna, but I have liked a lot everything that I've heard of its OST so far. So it's gotten to the point where I would actually get kind of upset if I wasn't able to identify an Puna track in the chase. But yeah, I was apparently in front of the Bank Islam route. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, maybe if I zoomed in enough to where I was more confident, but I guess I was still kind of feeling that maybe, just maybe, the you know, the Raub might actually potentially refer to somewhere else entirely, so I didn't want to really compromise to that. But here we have Golden Tulip. I'll get the feeling that we're maybe in Dubai or a place like that, because I'm seeing Arabic and I'm seeing lots of big buildings. I don't know if there's like any reading that I'm gonna be able to, or writing that I'm gonna be able to read. That'll, yeah, do a better job of telling me where I am exactly. Oh, here's some fast, fresh food. Golden Tulip, Asian, Arabic, Mexican, and International. Wow. Well, let me move. Maybe I get the feeling that we're not gonna be seeing a lot of signage because we still seem to be in the middle of a big area with big buildings. And this is just more like a dead end. Well, let me take a look at some of the other buildings here. It says home to home IHH, or just HH. It says, yeah, home to home hotel something. Let me at least know the name of this place. Hotel apartments. Oh, hotel apartments. So people with lots of money actually live there, I guess. So Al Shafar Tower. Yeah, but where are we exactly? That's what I want to figure out. Hotel building, done. Dutch Foundation. I didn't want to switch views, but it did that for me anyway. I'm just gonna assume that we're probably close to Dubai, but I don't know. Could be anywhere as far as I know. I think that we might be somewhere in that peninsula, or at least close to it. I imagine it would be that far away wherever here is. Dubai. Okay, so it says Dubai here, so guys, I do want to believe that we're somewhere in Dubai, but where? Halal, hotel, apartment, well, let me see. I guess we're probably not that close to the shore, I guess. Sure. Is there like a residential area, big buildings, hotel, apartments area? I get a feeling that if there is, it wouldn't be labeled like that. Gold sink. I don't think this is the same place I would have seen. I see any pins that would match something that I've glimpsed before. This is Violet Sky, right? Yeah, it is. There's like one more. How was it? One more Hotel Dusk track that I want to say was maybe here. I don't know. Is downtown Dubai? Is that where the Burj Khalifa is? Yeah, I guess. I don't think that's quite where we are, because the Burj Khalifa would be very hard to miss. But I don't know. Tier. We don't know. I don't think that I'm able to see any of the names that I glimpsed on the buildings before, so I'm just gonna let it decide based on where I clicked. It was Dubai, but it was in the opposite direction. It was a bit further to the southwest. Apparently this place is called Barsha Heights, if this is to be believed, and that was here in front of a big old building. Which one was it? Sky to Korean restaurant? I don't think that was it. It was like... What was it called? Like the gold something, but I'm not seeing the gold anything in these labels. Maybe here? I think we saw Alpha Hat Tower, yeah, but that was when we were moving away. Golden Tulip maybe, I think this is it, but the pin is like slightly off. So I guess we were looking at this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Another uncharacteristically high score. 2-2, oh here we go. This is a lot more like what you expect of GeoGuessr Daily Challenge. Alright, gotta go fast. We're going north. Come on. Going north and then going around the bend to wherever here is. What's the other Hotel Dusk track though that I wanted to like clarify? I should probably replay that at some point. I played that a couple times. I own that on physical, but definitely use a refresher on the OST, I think. It's not The Last Sleep or Dead Stare. I'm not gonna be able to identify it as easily as I should be able to. Christ, come on. Get me down this road. Faster, faster. To see if I can glimpse at least one sign in this entire stretch of road, or if that's just gonna be impossible. I'm not seeing at least even one sign. I think the only clue that I have so far really is that I think it said meters on the sign that was like right behind the beginning, and that's it. Oh, hold on, is this... yeah, this is Hotline... Okay, here we go, there's something here. Hotline Miami, okay. I'm gonna take license and skip this track, because I think that Hotline Miami tracks have given me trouble with like tripping copyright robots. If not on here, then Then on the YouTube archive bot thingy. Okay, so Svarini, I'm guessing Eastern Europe. I don't know if Northeastern Europe. Dagda and Resikne. I don't know which country or which language would use this specific line sign over the thing, the vowels, and still look like that. Maybe Poland. Let me take a look at some names in Poland and see if I can spot that there. They're like actual straight horizontal lines over the vowels, but maybe not. It's not Belarus, I don't think, so right in here really clear, maybe here? I'm just seeing like accents. I'm gonna pop something down here, I guess, maybe here in, what is this? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe Latvia. I'm seeing some of those signs here and there. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna put something in the middle of Latvia. Resikne and Dagda. Can we identify either of these places just by looking? Probably not. Oh no, there's Resikne. There we go. Resikne 47 is over there, and that over there is to the north, so... Oh, I think we might have found something. Let's see. I'm going to assume the north and west are probably somewhere around here. Resikne is over there. They were probably here in the Blue Road. And the other place, well, we're out of time basically, but I get the feeling that we're not going to be doing too badly here. What was the name of that Mischief Maker's tracks? I kind of blinked and missed it. It was Position. Okay. Another. It's the one that sounds like Gimmick, but it's a bit more intense. That's the mnemonic device we'll probably use to remember that one. Where are we here? Oh no, it was actually farther down there, but once again, it's very uncharacteristically close. So, wait, this is 47 kilometers away from Resikne. Looks like it would be a lot more, but okay. That was actually near Vaivodi. Oh, and what do you know, if we had gone south, we would have been able to find what exactly? I don't even see like any extra marked street, but I guess there's a bus stop here. But I guess the biggest clue actually turned out to be the Resikne sign for that, so can't complain too much, but yeah. I'm surprised that it turned out to be that far away, considering what the sign said. But there you go. Doing uncharacteristically well so far. Come on, let's put me in a place where that's going to be ruined. Well, I see yellow lines on the road. I want to say, based on that, and based on the general look of this place, we're going south, by the way. I'm going to say probably USA or Canada. Let's see, and we're driving on the right, so... I saw a sign over here, that's why I'm going back. Can we move over to the right side? No. There, Lawrence County Fair. Okay, so can't read the rest of that, but I guess where Lawrence County Fair is. Hold on, can we... I want to see if I can get on that road. Oh, there's another sign here. I'm guessing maybe USA, Bradley Gap, Yatesville. That sign looks very USA. Sunday school, yeah, I'm guessing USA. So where's Lawrence County Fair? No credit. Oh no, of course not. Sloan. Something else. I'm just gonna keep going down the road quickly, see if I can. I can find something a bit more concrete. I saw a sign. I think it was just like a road marker. It says JCT 1185. Maybe the, like, just the circle shape. Country candles, 1.5 miles out, 1185. I get the feeling that 1185 is not a road number. I don't think I can use that. But maybe there'll be more over here. Okay, what does that say? It says Yatesville Lake State Park. Where's Yatesville? Pennsylvania, maybe? What does this say? Adopt a highway. Oh, state law. You have to put on your fucking seatbelt. Oh, God damn it, I can't actually read the rest of that. Something on Polaris, Mason, Oleon, Marine, and Polaris. Goodness. I'm gonna put something that's... I guess this is vaguely northeastern. Maybe some kind of remote road. Somewhere out in Pennsylvania, I don't know. So I'm gonna go with the suggestion. Hey, Lucifer Rose. Yatesville Lake State Park. Maybe if we could find Yatesville Lake, but I don't see any lakes like that. What is this called? This looks more like a river, but I don't even know what this is called. Racetown Lake, so yeah, that's not the right place, I don't think. I don't know where Gatesville Lake is. I hope it's close by, because we're actually going to be running out of time real soon. What does this say? One last sign that we can maybe look at if I can move. Freedom is not free, Veterans Memorial Highway. Oh, well, in case there was any remaining doubt that this was USA. Well, we're out of time, so I can find out. It was not Pennsylvania, it was West Virginia, I think. Unless it's Kentucky. I think it's like Kentucky almost to West Virginia. Yeah, because the border is right there. And there is Yatesville. A place called Yatesville, I guess, maybe? Or is it just like a... It just looks like a crossing, I guess, with some... One of those weird places where it's not really like crossing streets, but like some streets that happen to have some houses lining them. There's our Yatesville Lake. Is this Yatesville Lake? I guess this must be Yatesville Lake, because it's the only place that I can see that would probably fit the description. Knew the font was wrong for New York, didn't think it was that far south, must be in mountains. Maybe. And, oh hey, I was actually wrong, 1185 was the road, so I think that we actually could have found some, well, I don't know, maybe it seems to be kind of a very small road, and I don't know if we could have found it between all these numbers, so probably wasn't a good idea. It wouldn't have been a good idea to focus on that unless I know exactly where it was. But yeah. I actually didn't even spawn next to the big lake, but called Blaine Creek, and I guess decent score for how much of an uncertain guess that turned out to be with how huge this area of effect is. Oh shit. And how easily I end up accidentally yanking my microphone cable, because I didn't realize it was there. Is this Armored Core 2? Yeah, this is up. Meme title. Road number being that high is what made me think Pennsylvania. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to identify the area based on the number of a small road like that. I haven't quite gotten to that level yet, but also as long as we're here, oh, Lucifer Rose. Since you're here, I think something that came up the last time I streamed is that apparently a few months ago, I think, there was an actual redemption of the ASMR reward, and I guess I just didn't notice because I didn't have any memory of that. I don't remember actually delivering that, so I guess if you want it to be delivered anytime now, I could do it. Just so let me know if you want it to happen right now. Could easily set something up, I think. Well, I could easily ostensibly try to set something up, but this would be the first time that I actually do it, since I didn't actually go through with it at any point beforehand. So I'd kind of be fumbling things. What is the description that I wrote for it? Let me see. 5 minutes of ASMR, that's the whole description. I'll have to cash in on that when I feel it makes no sense to be ASMR, like maybe during an action game. Alright. So I get the feeling that if I manage to, well, it might be potentially eligible for the game that I probably will end up streaming tomorrow if I am able to do that, or like before a co-op stream, if I'm also able to do it tomorrow, I'm not quite sure. But let me see. But yeah, I think there's only one round left. Yeah, here we go. And daily challenge, so let's see. Well, Evo Umberto is here, so I'm guessing that this might just be Latin America. What do we got over here? I want to read those signs. Colpana, Chaupinalia, yeah, it's certainly Geautónoma Municipal de Sacaba. Proyecto Mejoramiento. This might be Brazil, I don't know. I feel like I need to look at a bit more writing to figure out if it's gonna be Spanish or Portuguese. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Humberto Alcalde. Alcalde, that means mayor. What does that say over there? Atlántico, no, I get the feeling that this is actually Spanish. Ernesto al what? Peligro, yeah, I'm not seeing a single word that isn't readable as Spanish yet, so it's probably Spanish. Why is this so consistently blurred? Oh, here we go. Ernesto al Consejo. Wait, Consejo with a C? That's a weird way to write it, but okay. Hold on, there's like also some signs over here that I didn't notice at all. Melga, Sacaba, and Cochabamba. Yeah, I get the feeling this is, wherever this is, it's gotta be South America. Where are Melga, Sacaba, and... Melga must probably be a big city if it's signaled from 437 kilometers away. So, where is Melga? Could it actually be in Brazil? Probably not. Is it gonna be visible at this level of zoom? I don't know. Which way are we looking? We're looking west, so something to keep in mind. I'm not seeing a Melga yet. Maybe if I zoom in a little more. You keep my eyes peeled. What are the other names? Might as well keep an eye out for those two, Sacaba and Cochabamba. I feel like Chile would probably have names like that, based on... Well, I think a lot of places down here could have names like that, but... I guess we'll see. Not seeing anything so far, but I'll probably put it somewhere around here if I had to guess. At least that latitude is the one with the meridians, right? I literally checked this before and I just didn't retain it. I think latitude is the one that's one meridian to another, but I'm not able to find this place, so... guess I'm gonna put something down here just in case, but also I get the feeling I'm not gonna be able to get any better than that. Let's say Melga, Santuario, Agantola, Cristia. I don't know. Mexico? No, probably not. I get the feeling that I would know if it was Mexico. Name is not super familiar. Aesthetics. Oh, it was Bolivia. So it wasn't even... It was a bit farther north than I thought it was, but... Not too much, so... And Cochabamba's there. How much do you have to zoom in? Cochabamba, it was right under La Paz. I'm surprised that I didn't see it if it was visible from there. Oh, there you go. Cochabamba... So where's this place called Melga? Because I thought that that would end up being a relatively large place if it's... Well, Sucre is here. I think that's another place that was... one of the other places I was in the signal, but... I'm surprised that I'm not able to find Melga since it was signaled from that far away. Maybe it's not in the same country. It's in Peru. But I'm not seeing it here either, so... I need to figure this out, I think. This is just a little detour that I need to do so I can satisfy my curiosity. Where is... I guess Melga, Colombia? Melga... Well, there's Melgar, Colombia, but I'm pretty sure the place that we were looking at, there's Melgar. Yeah, but it said Melga, not Melgar. I guess... Peru, maybe? Maybe it was there, after all. There's a Melgar province in Peru, but not again. I'm convinced that it says... I'm gonna look. It should let me. I'm convinced that it said Melga and not Melgar. Oh shit, this is also DKC3. It was like DKC3 the weakest one in my memory of the classic Donkey Kong Country games. But yeah, we're in the Cochabamba department, we went this way first. The sides were over here. I already went past them, but there's also this cross, which I'm pretty sure had the thing. Melga Santuario. So yeah, I'm surprised that, and here are the signs, that there's apparently no sign whatsoever for Melga without the R. I don't know. What if I look up Melga Santuario? Colombia? I don't know. Or it was Colombia, right? No, it was Bolivia. I'm stupid, I already forgot that. Virgen de Melga, Tula Melga. Melga, Bolivia? I don't know. What is the unit called a Melga? it's a mystery because none of these links are able to to provide me with an answer. But I saw a post down there with someone apparently there's a unit called a Melga, I guess, that exists in Bolivia. In the town of Entre Rios, in the department of Tarija, a unit of land area equals 1 Melga equals 400 square meters. Okay, and it's already posted down there that was like shit talking that unit in Portuguese, so that's interesting. Oh, that's weird. Maybe they're talking about the, I guess, distance unit that exists in this context and not anything else, but why is it called a sanctuary? So this is like, hold on. See, this thing says Melba Cochabamba department, so hold on. I hadn't even noticed it until now. So what happens if I look this up? Melba Cochabamba. I can look up Airbnbs in the area. But that would require me to input information. In the heart of Cochabamba. I guess Cochabamba would be more like I guess the administrative region rather than something more specific. But yeah, there we go. A bit of a mystery to me, but I want to see how many points I ended up getting at the end. I ended up getting almost broke 22k, so I ended up doing really disturbingly well in the beginning, but ended up doing, I guess, better overall than I typically expect from myself, but I'm pretty sure that's still not enough for me to break the silver rating on this thing. But yeah, it felt that probably could have been a lot more. Like, a lot more could have been squeezed out of that if I had the appropriate knowledge out of the environment that I was given, but yeah, there we go. Apparently I get to keep my silver rating for now. I thought I was gonna like drop into bronze immediately if I kept doing these, but I guess I have this for now. I have yet to crack gold. I don't know if any of the daily challenges I've done in the past have cracked the gold line, which would be, I mean, to be fair, just above what I did today, but whatever. You know what, I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to take up a lot of time, so we go to the streak thing, country streak, and use up my like free game every day on this, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna use that up. Yeah, play. And get 3.5 minutes to figure out just what country we're in. So I'll do this. This won't be lasting very long. We can like lose immediately, I'm pretty sure, and we probably will lose immediately, because I don't know what this is. Let's just move down the road. It looks kind of similar to a road that I saw in Nicaragua, but I really don't think that's what this is going to turn out to be. I saw some signs back here. No, I can't see them anywhere. Where are they? There we go. It says Alcormi Birsebuga Aeroport Valletta Sedevenera Bicara. Oh boy. Could this be like Africa or something? Oh wait, there's a flag. Never mind. That's like Iran or something, isn't it? I think, or at least something in that region. I feel like there's a lot of flags from that part of the world that are just very similar looking to each other. Let me see if I can make like a mini cheat sheet of those for myself once. Can I like, oh, I can look at it now? Yeah, here we go. This would be the flag of KW, or is it like Kuwait, I think? That in this area. The fact that I can't tell you that with any kind of confidence should tell you my degree of knowledge on the matter. Alright, so well, if Kuwait exists in this area, then I'm failing to catch out of it. I get the feeling that might not be it. But, I mean, all you need to do is the... Oh, you can even see the flag here. I didn't need to, like, do the cheat sheet. Actually, I mean, Iraq has that flag, Iran has that flag, Syria has that flag. Lebanon has that flag. Jordan... I don't think... Yeah, that's not the same one, but... How much more can I divine from this? Cyprus has its own thing, Egypt has a completely different thing. Oman has that, Yemen has that. Yemen's actually kind of similar to... What is this top one that I put on the side here? Sudan? Or Saudi Arabia? Probably Saudi Arabia. Oh, never mind. Might have been Sudan. Yeah, Sudan. Maybe it's down here then. South Sudan also exists now. But Surely it wouldn't be down here, where this place is that I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you know what? I am an ignorant, uneducated swine. It's... Okay, hold on. Here it is. I get the feeling that I literally couldn't see it because I am blind. And I could look around a little bit more after I spent all that time just looking for where the freaking country is, but I get the feeling that the flag really was the key part of this whole thing, you know, even before it started being Kuwait. So it's not quite Africa, but close to it. This Arabian Peninsula. Standard cellulose. Let's just go ahead and guess. Let's skip the last 10 seconds. It was not Kuwait. It had the Kuwait flag, but it was actually Malta. Which is here. Interesting. So what was up with this place? I mean, I don't know like what the language would even be in like road sense in Kuwait, but I mean, to my credit, that went exactly as expected. That ended pretty much immediately. Let's follow the road, and yeah, we found this fucking... I don't know why they have the Kuwait flag, because that is the Kuwait flag flying up there, but they have this. I mean, I can look this up too and do it on this window now. This is Malta. I guess I can just look like Wikipedia page for Malta or something and figure this out. Flag looks like that, but currency, date format, driving side, they drive on the left, so there's also that. Something else that I know, they speak Maltese in English, and what does Maltese look like? So it would be a similar, I guess it looks like this. Or at least the 1831 version of it looks like this. But it looks like it, yeah, it's this script that wouldn't be that far off from the Latin script. So that would be a giveaway. Meanwhile, let me see if I look up Kuwait. What language do they speak in Kuwait? Arabic. Okay, so I played on something that I'm pretty sure I didn't mean to. Now it's sending me to GeoHack. I don't actually mean to go there though. I want to wait for this to load so it won't just like pop down on me. And yeah, though, I mean, I don't need to click on Arabic to see what it looks like. Oh dear. I guess I can just go to a random. I can use this right here and go to a random street in Kuwait. Oh boy, my darkening browser extension is kicking in and it's making everything look funky, but where's this place that I just looked up? Okay. See this Kuwait city, this looks like it would be, I mean, I don't even need to go to Street View, I can see that everything has the Arabic names written, so that's something that I will definitely continue to be, or keep in mind, this particular detail, the fact that everything in all the writing in Kuwait would be in Arabic, but another detail that I will be a lot more confused by is why they had the Kuwait flag in this place in Malta. I mean, it's like going down I guess this part of the road, and I don't see anything that would say like, I don't know, embassy or anything like that, so I have to wonder what the deal is with that building that just happened to have the Kuwait flag, but okay, whatever. But I believe that will be it for a GeoGuessr. Also the yellow puzzle that from freaking Anticipation that just played. Looks like a pretty fitting way to send this off. What the fuck? Hold on. Just realized that I have a Duolingo tab open all the way on the right of my tabs on my main browser window. But I think it's time for me to now switch over to the thing that I would ostensibly be playing today, and that... Ooh. I've apparently had my Switch turned on for a really long time now. I thought it would have like gone to sleep by now, but the Joy-Cons are still there. Apparently active, and yeah, apparently to the screen the whole time. I wonder if the battery on these things has been draining. Oh, well, this thing is still happening. That's unfortunate to my freaking getting Joy-Con drift on the right stick, but hopefully it's not a... Well, the battery looks fine. So think that's gonna be a big recurring thing. I could just like do a little bit of an alcohol swab now and probably mitigate it, but I get the feeling that I will eventually have to do the same like thing that I did with the right Joy-Con as I did with the left one, and just have to open it up and change its guts so I can replace the stick with a fresh one. But let me see. What do I need to do right now? I need to close the window that I was playing Geoguessr on because I'm not doing that anymore. But then I need to get this keyboard off my lap because I'm not going to be using that anymore either. And then I need to switch to my TV channel that'll actually show me the game output image and what have you. Or at least I hope it will. Let's take its time. I had to readjust the wires for this just a little while ago. Oh goodness, but here we go. I'm probably not going to be playing for super long, but let's see if I can at least derust this game. Hold on, let me turn this off for a second, see if I can look at what the Joy-Con situation looks like here. Controllers, calibrate control sticks. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now. It looks fine at first glance, but I'm pretty sure that if I do things in certain ways, that's what it does. It like it's got some, I guess, a bit of detritus lodged somewhere in there because of the stupid way that they built this thing. That's what the problem comes from, and sometimes it like thinks that I'm still pushing it downward when I'm not. If I can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I can do 10 of those, I'm pretty sure I had this problem a little while ago when I was like testing the Monster Hunter Rise demo. And I think it's probably gonna be fine if I can like do things like drag it down and not have it be stuck there for too long. I mean, it's not ideal obviously, but at least it works. And the other one just works fine, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh boy, hold on. What do we got here? What is this cloud symbol? I have the game card turned on, so unnecessary data. Data could not be found or will be downloaded now. Okay, that's wait. Surely they don't need data from my save data, because I'm pretty sure I transferred all of those things, like all of the I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. Didn't think that I would be made to do this when I tried to start up the game, but I did transfer like a lot of data from the actual hard drive of the Switch to an SD card that I bought for it some time back, so maybe that's what this is about. So I can't imagine that I would have gotten any kind of like big updates between now and the last time I played it, but with how some of the characters from this game made it into Smash, I guess maybe there's more going on than I realized, but I would be surprised if that does turn out to be the case, but oh well. Now let me see if I can put on the... I guess I can put on... Is this really gonna take another 20 minutes? Oh my god. Let me see if I can activate the like now playing stuff here. It's not just like a... I think it's just a song here, existing song. Just put it over here, I guess in the corner. That'll do. But yeah, I guess this is really unexpected. If I had known that this was gonna happen, I would have done this before I started Geoguessr and whatnot, but we can't. I don't know, can we play something else while I wait for that to download? I wonder if that's possible. Like, if I want to play the Monster Hunter Rise demo, is that still gonna keep downloading it in the background? I might as well go for that if that's the case. Walk around, find out. I don't know why I said that specific combination of words. I guess it was just something that came naturally, but no. Mainly just meant to say fuck around with something else while I wait for the other thing to not be dead. Oh yeah, and I like... You can only take an unlimited number of these quests. I've done some quests in this, but I kept deleting my save data, so that's why it still says burning. And I never actually played this with anyone, you know, because I didn't have freaking... What's it called? I guess I'm gonna switch my stream information for a little bit while I get this ready. Someone comes in and be like, wow, this is a different brand of weave than I remember Monster Hunter Rise or Xenoblade 2, I mean, looking like. So, throughout this whole thing, has this continued to download? I guess so. Okay, let's give this a try then. I'm probably gonna want to actually listen to the music from this game, though. Let's fade out Kirby's Adventure here. One of the very rare tracks that's actually from Kirby's Adventure, like actually and exclusively. It's also kind of quiet, this game audio. Let's see. Can't turn it up here. No, it's all the way up. Okay, let's play something. Predictably, I did the training quests. I killed this boy. Or girl. I don't know. And I got completely demolished. I don't think I've heard of a single person that has been able to beat Magna Malo in the fucking like shitty starting gear and 15-minute time limit that they gave you, but let's show everyone exactly why that is. I honestly have no idea. I've known of like 2 people that have attempted it, and I am one of them. And everyone failed. And I should probably try out what the other weapons feel like on this engine, but I am boring and unpredictable, and I've only tried dual blades, so let's just continue with that. Watch out for his hellfire attacks. Oops, I didn't read the rest of it, but yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's really quiet. Hold on. Can I turn this up at all, like from here or from anywhere else? I don't think that this is something that would be controlled by this. Let me take a look regardless. It's probably something that I should be figuring out before I play the actual game anyhow. I say as if I wasn't already in a position where I'm supposed to be able to play an actual game. Yeah, sure, whatever. This is fine, this is fine. No, don't do that. Shoot. I assume that the clock isn't still ticking down. In the game while I'm doing this, but do I know? Okay, I'm not really seeing any options that can help me with that, so I guess it's just gonna be a matter of... okay, it just says paused. Let's see it now. Of the freaking game audio is just really quiet for some reason. I guess I'm gonna turn it up on my end, and I'm also gonna turn it up on the stream. Gonna max it out and see how we do. Probably gonna get louder later on, but we'll see. Okay, let us begin. Let's grab the free shit and the other end, which I don't think I got to use yet, and this stuff which I don't use because I'm a boring non-ranged weapon user. Even though I used the bow very briefly in World, I didn't really become too involved with that. What's the button for? For mounting the fucking... the dog boy again. Well, I'm gonna have to relearn all this when I actually play the game tomorrow, so... let's see... I have to do it this way, but I thought that you also... It's not in this list of options, is it? No, it's not. Wowee, okay. Pretty sure I'm gonna run out of time if I just keep fucking around, but... well, I don't know. What could possibly happen first? Or me running out of time, or me getting fucking destroyed by... the fuck can't I ride a dog? That's supposed to be an option, I thought. What is shortcut 1? Let me ride? Yeah, okay. I thought that was supposed to show up outside of that shortcut thing, but okay. I guess if this is what it takes.
Looks useful.
Yeah, it looks very useful. Oh, that's really quiet still. Like, find a way to crank that up. Trap bugs. All these items that I haven't actually familiarized myself with, and also these weird things I sort of noticed during the demo. And Jagras. Let's grab us. Yeah, let's have a closer look at the bomb. Because I'll definitely be able to keep these later on. I mean, for all I know, I might So a longsword user, fight it in the cleanest way possible, especially the tail cut. Oh boy. I'll leave it to the fucking people who thought that endgame Iceborne was fun to find a way to do that.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I should probably also use these things, whatever they are, the rations. Because I get the feeling that, yeah, right now my hard cap for the stamina is the red outline. And I think my hard cap for the health is probably whatever I've already hit, okay. Wait, well, okay, this didn't show up before. When I was at the camp, I tried to press the same buttons and it didn't give me much. Alright, here it is. It's got a shiny purple tail.
These are the hunting basics.
Thanks, Master Utsushi. Okay, let's see if I can even remember like which buttons are the equivalent to which buttons from the controls that I'm used to, which are a PS4 controller. Ooh. How do I... Here we go. At least this shortcut is still the same. And, once you know it, the clutch claw crap doesn't exist anymore in this game, I don't think. At least I've assumed that's the case since I've heard people comment about it. And look at that. I am now getting flashbacks to the... I didn't want to freaking... didn't want to sharpen. It's gonna continue to be a problem. I'm going there, not there. Oh, fucking come on. This is why I don't like using the freaking shortcut wheel all the time, because this is what happens. It bailed, though, really. I get the feeling that it's definitely not gonna be... Hey, okay, how do we use this, though? Oh, I can eat another ration, but I didn't want to eat another ration. Is it A? It's not that. Is it the other direction? Please. Oh yeah, there we go, it's the other direction. Hey, Eel. I don't remember naming you, but I guess your name's Eel. And a Pigu is coming out. I mean, I couldn't have named it since this is like a blank slate file for this game. It's demo. Alright, let's go. I did manage to kill Mizutsune at least, so I would like to imagine that I'm gonna be alright for actually starting the game and going through it properly, but oops. But you never know. Oh, hey, look at that, I already lost a third of the time. And yeah, that's giving me... I'm pretty sure that I thought that I left unfinished earlier. The fact that it's giving me flashbacks to the actual endgame Iceborne shit, where you're barely able to scratch it, and yet it's able to do moves that can take away like 2/3 of your health bar in an instant, like that. So yeah, place your bets. Which is gonna happen first? Am I gonna cart 3 times, or am I gonna run out of time? Might as well be the end. What else? What other items do I have? I have a trap. Could use a trap. I could use the large barrel bombs. I have a max potion. I get a feeling that, yeah, I'm not gonna cap out and eat better than I already am. Max potion though. And I have the rest of this stuff. Let me see, can I access that? I can access Mega Potion from the wheel, yes, but just jump down. There we go. That's Rathian, that's not Magnamalo. I guess Rathian's back. The same incarnation as the world version. There's that, and also I guess the little Jagras are back, so maybe Great Jagras is back. That would be a very interesting reunion, to say the least, especially if they do like the Greatest Jagras memes while they're fighting. Actually, isn't there an opportunity that to like mount one of the monsters with this or something? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna ride the big Rathian, actually. I forget about it. I feel like this is gonna be one of those mechanics that definitely gonna have to familiarize myself with way more. Oh hey, now I'm riding this wyvern. Actually would have been a better idea to ride the Rathian more so I could move. So I could attack the other one, but...
This isn't good.
As before you get thrashed. So is that like the fucking Bracky? Let's launch the monster and leave it on the ground. This will end well. Do I have... No, I don't have the demon bar filled up, so I can't even rush and attack and do that. And yeah, there you go. I'm not sure what's up with that hitbox, but hopefully this will get a little bit better later on. Let's see, as I actually go through more of this game and actually get around to having the full version in less than 24 hours, hopefully. And what's this? Just a big old wire bug. I never even noticed that this existed before, but it's probably a good idea to know about this existing. But yeah, hopefully playing more of the actual game will
Let's see what nature has in store for us.
result in me sucking less. Wow. Alright, let's go. I don't even feel like riding the dog anymore. So I guess we haven't quite made it to the only 5 minutes remaining point, but we might as well be. Okay, and yeah, my regular first aid medicines are gone. I guess I can use the max potions. For all the difference those are gonna make at this point. So that was a wind up for a roar, not even like a big attack. Charge like that. That was a charge. I guess we don't need the whatchamacallit, max potion for that. I guess I'm gonna stick to it. This might not be completely hopeless, but it is hopeless for someone like me who's just like doing this for an actual, for actual demo purposes and just being a overall noob and not min-maxing and shit. Ooh, holy shit, I actually managed to do a knockdown. That's more than I was expecting. It's certainly more than I ever accomplished in my first run of this. This might not be completely hopeless, but I'm not talking about this run, I mean like this loadout. This run is completely hopeless, I would expect. And of course it doesn't even give you any extra drops, just fucking account items. Yeah, I want points that I'm not gonna be able to use right now. I mean, it's not like I can use the actual items either, but pretty sure this sentiment is going to be preserved when I get to play the full game, and same thing keeps happening. Ooh, okay, now it's good. I wish I could just still use the D-pad to switch between stuff in my inventory and not the stuff in my whatever that other bar is. Yes, I know. I noticed. Thanks for telling me. Because I'm kind of in survival mode right now anyway, because like I mentioned, I was playing the fucking endgame bosses in Iceborne, and those are like you are no longer allowed to have fun zone of the game. You either get carried by someone who's mastered the art of cheese and min-maxing, or you just die. Ooh. I'm surprised I did not land. I kept thinking that it would have one-shotted me. Alright, I'll be right over here. Just don't worry about it. But there's also these bubbles, I guess they're made by the cat. I thought they were made by the monster, because I'm pretty sure that at least with Misatsuna you get like a puzzle with the bubbles that it shoots. It's like, is this one gonna help you or if it's gonna fuck you up? I thought the same thing was going on here for some reason, because I don't think I remember seeing any bubbles when fighting the actual easy tutorial monster, which is Grady Suchi, but... Okay, yeah, that's not very helpful. It's like the fucking... It's not even as good as the... Hey, it's slow down, shit, and I'm missing this opportunity because I'm running around trying to... make myself not die like a bitch, but... For all the success I'm having in that endeavor. And this is some basil use shit, just like creating a cloud of death around itself. Oh, and my fucking weapon is already getting deflected well. So I might actually end up running out the clock instead of just dying like a bitch. That's also unexpected, I'm being frank with you. I'm gonna stand... No, I was gonna say I'm gonna stand behind this rock and assume that I'm fine, but I'm evidently not. Can I leave? get a feeling that leaving to try and resharpen my weapon is just gonna result in me running out of time. Gonna chase me here. Well, the music's not playing anymore. It's shooting shit, but it's not gonna hit me. I don't know why it's shooting it in that direction. And look, an item was left here. Yeah, must remain sharp. Okay, let's. I don't have any rations left top off my stamina because I wasted one of them like an idiot earlier. So, oh well. Yep. I wonder if I can do the Superman dive. I guess I haven't really tried it in this version. Well, I need to have some stamina first. Yeah, I can do the Superman dive. Okay. I hope it's as useful in this game as it was in World. What? Oh, it's doing a big charge. Is it gonna do something else? Oh, it's doing the fucking base goose meme that I was talking about earlier. It just creates a huge cloud of explosive all over the place and just nuts everywhere. And now it's running away, okay. Hey dog. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of time before... Or like we're actually gonna run out of time instead of me dying, even though I just need to die one more, so... One more time, that is. So this is... no, I can't. I can't pause manually to remember that. So I guess we'll run out the clock on... However much, however the outcome... Whatever the outcome of this quest is gonna be, which I have already kind of declared, so... But might as well, you know, actually go through with it formally. For real. Oops, didn't actually hit it. Move the jump attack. Kind of, I don't remember if like mounting, like you can mount in World is even possible in this version, because I'm pretty sure I got plenty of these jumping attacks off the, just off the fucking dog, and it didn't seem to do anything. Or build up anything, or yeah, here we go. Might actually survive, but I'm gonna run out of time regardless, so... Oops. Okay, dodging things in a very miraculous fashion. Oh shit, actually interrupted that big swing. I was definitely not expecting that. And there we go, time's up. That took long enough. Humiliating. And I'm pretty sure that trying to do Mizitsune would actually be doable, but it would do like, it would take significantly longer. So, I mean, I already have it pre-ordered, it's coming tomorrow, but it's coming on physical. What the fuck? The fuck you mean paused? He wasn't even doing anything this entire time. Hold on. Yeah, then load the software first. The pause of the software being played uses communication features. Oh, that's why. It's because this stupid thing is... Well, it doesn't even matter anyway, because... Well, let me go back into it. I'm in the menu. Let me exit out of it. And... no, it doesn't fucking matter anyway, because I don't even have an active Switch Online subscription at this very moment, so... It's really not going to make a fucking difference. I mean, even if it has... It has the communication features, it has like online and shit. I guess we can do some Picross. That shouldn't have online shit, right? Let me go ahead and get into the main menu and see if I can actually back out to find out. But yeah, I guess that's another sneak peek of what's coming soon. Yeah, predictably doesn't look like Picross has any online features. Oh boy, I don't even know what to switch this over to now. I guess just... Does this game even show up on the list? It does, that's surprising. Okay, sure, I'm gonna play Picross S3 for a bit. But yeah. I'm fucking baffled that the Switch thing that's supposed to pause things if you... I guess it pauses downloads if you go into a game that has online. Even does that, even if the online is unusable because you don't have an active Switch Online subscription. It's next level nonsense, but yeah, a very... Am I even gonna be able to play any part of the game at this point? I don't know. part of Xenoblade 2. Well, we can see if we can figure out if this Picross shape is gonna be anything to do with Xenoblade. Maybe it's one of those big booby anime girls that made it into Smash that apparently some people are angry about, because big booby girls in media are bad. You're not allowed to have women characters with unrealistic proportions, how dare you? And what have you, but I mean, I don't really care. I feel like I thought about that a bit recently, about why I just don't get angry about shit like that, independently of what it is most of the time, and I guess it also has to do with the fact that I don't necessarily get excited about shit like that either. I'm a very wooden, unemotional person, and it takes a lot for me to get excited about something, and it takes even more for me to get upset about something. And let's just say that that kind of aesthetic alone, that kind of... I don't even want to say the word representation, because I feel like that has more implications. It might have more implications than I mean for it to have in this context, so... that kind of depiction, let's just put it that way, it's just like whatever. I mean, you could just do the same for men and I wouldn't give a shit. And I'm pretty sure that most sane people wouldn't give a shit, but, you know... And before cock nipples becomes a new hot trend. We have a mainstream discussion about cock nipples too far. Are cock nipples too far? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't even think I have anything to add to that, since... I mean, cock nipples might be... sounds like it might be something that could be somewhat relevant to that discussion, but... I would definitely require a bit more context to be able to comment on that, and that is the only comment that I have to offer in that regard right now. Oh, here we go. So how are we doing? Is this like progressing at a... might be able to do a few puzzles in this if it keeps up like that, but yeah. Society needs to answer. Or maybe you... I don't know. I feel like I need to stop talking about this, or else I'm actually gonna be starting to say something that's actually stupid. But I don't know what else there is I could possibly bring up to discuss right now. I guess this is yet another missed opportunity to have the ASMR thing active, since it's just like... it's just a boring game to talk over, presumably. I'm gonna channel the spirit of that guy with the boring voice that was in like movies in the 90s. I think his name was Ben Stein. And that was his whole gimmick, he would just talk like this the entire time. I can't believe you would make up these stories, Mr. Ripkes. I can't believe that you would come up with me with these delusional inventions. Maybe you need to get institutionalized. Maybe you need to find a better hobby or something else to do with your life, because I'm a very good authority on that subject. As you can see, my life is very, very rich and full of excitement. You can just feel that exuding from my voice at any given time. Okay, hold on. I'm probably actually able to do something here. To be very far, I've been blind to this entire time because I'm not paying attention. Okay. Yeah, this is getting dumb. Learned a new technique recently. I get the feeling that might be a quote from something that's not clicking in my head too well at the moment. It's called, oh right, I have a phone now, I can use that for streams and free up resources on my computer. Oh, or it could just be that. Yeah, that's certainly something that's possible. So you can now, if your internet is powerful enough, you can watch streams and play Dark Souls 3, the good version, at the same time. Maybe. And then the next step will be to stream from your phone. Okay, hold on. Okay. This is an X. Wow, look at that, fellas. Like, I could make some kind of joke about Like the candidate I'm sure have been made many times before in many different contexts about like being a sports commentator for something like this. Yeah, look at that. Getting the 6 is clear the column. He's finally putting down an X after a lot of pondering about whether or not that would be logically possible in this environment. It's a very fulfilling thing to witness. Don't know, typing is harder, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I probably couldn't even do that, to be honest, watching a lot of streams on my phone. I mean, I've done it in the past, but the thing is, what that usually results in is my phone just burning hotter than the fucking high foundries of hell. Like, I think the only thing that I ever use phone for these days that isn't just actually, that might be the only thing that I use phone for these days, is just looking at stuff online, that's just text pages and maybe some images once in a while. Maybe videos if I absolutely have to look at it right there in the moment and can't wait to just get on the computer again. And once in a while I'll play like the free puzzle on the fucking New York Times crossword app that they release every day. They're not very good, but they're a way to kill like 1 minute if you're a god of puzzles like me. Alright, so what was this the entire time? Dwarf. A dwarf with purple clothes. Doesn't even have an animation. I thought this usually had an animation, but I guess that one didn't. So how are we doing over here? Okay, so it's almost half done. What if I do something in the hard mode, like color pick rows? That's not... Okay, I think, yeah, these are the ones that have actual animations. It's not really hard mode, I guess. The ones that's theoretically kind of hard mode is the mega pick rows, but let's see if I can do this one. Just like... How do you do this? Okay, you press Y to switch the colors. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, let's see. Should... Okay, actually this is like full 9, so I can just start by doing this. Give myself some trouble. Okay, 4, that goes like that. Okay, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, that's 7, 8, 9. Damn it. And none of those are contiguous, so there's no spaces, or there doesn't have to be any spaces, I think. Boy, I don't hear anything. I smell some kind of food coming in through the window, even though it's like 10:30 at night. I think it's from where I am. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, space. Okay, this has to go like this, I think. But yeah. I wonder if... well, speaking of... I was just talking about this, but... I think this is a little bit louder too, so I guess I can just leave the volume turned up like this, because I feel like anything that comes from the Switch is just uncharacteristically quiet right now. But speaking of stuff that I do on my phone, I guess something else that I do sometimes is, hold on, 1, 2, okay, this is solved, this column is solved, is play games like this, because I like Picross games. It's why I bought this one. But that's... You know, as if it wasn't enough that the friggin' app itself makes the phone heat up, it gets even worse by the fact that I'm like constantly sliding my finger across the screen to fill in the rows. So boy, it's gonna be a chicken, isn't it? I wish I had something to eat that contained chicken at the moment, but I don't think that's an option for me right now. Well, there's probably something I can come up with. At least I have something to drink. Okay, so one of these, this square is definitely red. I overextended. There we go. 1, actually this is also solved. Just realized this has to be a 2, and this has to be a red, and this has to be white, and this... Well, this... there can't be any green in this row, so this has to be green. Look at him. Stating all the logic that makes the solution to this level possible. Have you ever seen anything like it, folks? It's, oh, right. 1, 1, 2, actually this is also solved, because this just, fill in the remaining spaces. And actually, this is also solved, because there's only 2 columns that can have the one color that's in the bottom row. And yeah, that's done. 1, 2, 2. This has to be a 2. This has to be a 1. And yeah, there we go. It all comes together. Like a bunch of logical dominoes. 1, 2, 1. That doesn't fill in quite yet, but I bet this does. This does indeed. And this whole thing is solved. It's the last bit. No, it's not the last bit of green. This is the last bit of green in the puzzle, and I can just like fill in the rest, I think. That's not it. Hold on. It's like this. No, it's not. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. What's going on here? So this has to be like that. This has to be like that, and this has to be like that. There we go. This is what happens when I don't actually pay attention. And look at that. Even the music is different for solving a puzzle in this mode. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, maybe one more. I'll try a Mega Picross now. I think that I didn't do... Yeah, I didn't do any of this. In 5x5 it's not going to be enough time for that thing to finish. But let's do it anyway. Okay, let's just go like that, let's do it like this, and this has to be like that. Like so, okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, what's up, so there you go. That's how you solve Mega Picross. And even this has its own little medley that plays separately from everything else. When it's solved, so let's see if I can solve this row of puzzles. And then I'll take a look at how the other thing is looking. There's one more in this whole thing. It can't be that one, so it must be... No, it has to be this one, actually. Is that even the same one that's played for the last puzzle that I solved like 2 seconds ago? Probably not. I mean, it might have been, but I've seen how good I am at paying attention. Oops. So yeah. So how many of you know about this thing that I am pretty sure is very widely discussed in all kinds of social circles, which would be a game like this, but that only came out for like some kind of online thing on the 3DS. That's basically a game of this type, Picross, but it was themed with Zelda Twilight Princess stuff. And the only way that I was able to play it was by doing sneaky digital things and do it in a slightly different format than what its makers might have intended. I mean, same with another couple of pretty good games that are basically Picross derivatives. How are we doing? Oh god, yeah, this is gonna take a little bit longer. But yeah, a game's called Picross 3D, which there's even a game on Steam that is basically a rip-off of Picross 3D called Voxelgram that I played a fair bit. But there was also a Picross 3D Round 2. Which I'm pretty sure was, yeah, that was a 3DS exclusive, whereas the first Picross 3D was a DS exclusive. And it even had stuff like you could scan amiibos into it to unlock certain puzzles. Which, fortunately, the alternative medium that I alluded to earlier also allows for. And I don't know where I'm going with any of this other than just highlight the existence of more of these games and be like, yeah. Can you marvel at the miracles of technology? Miracles of technology that make it so that there's an unexpected download and you have to wait 20 minutes. That could have been waited for before the thing started up, but I was not even aware of that. So instead I just have to wallow in my misery. But other than that, technology sure is great, eh? Okay, so, yeah, that's the only thing that's left. I'm pretty sure there's a number of different fanfares that play here once you actually do finish a puzzle. Okay, how are we doing? Oh boy, can I finish this entire page of Mega Picross before that download is over? I can challenge myself to do that, I guess. That'll probably be a bit more sensible. And I do wonder... do something cliched like talk about the weather, but no. anything at all that I've heard recently that would be like something that I could actually start a conversation with. Like maybe an actual face-to-face conversation with someone. What would I say? I mean, it's not something that I would even consider doing most of the time. Because I am one of the most incompetent people on the planet, I'm sure, when it comes to human contact. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I'm sure that I can somewhat perceive that somebody would be out there that would be more incompetent than me. But it would have to be a very, very special type of person, let's put it that way. But yeah. I mean, what was I even doing earlier today? Well, I've been replaying a different game, different JRPG called, it's, you know, a little game that not a lot of people know about. You may have heard of it in whispers. It's called Final Fantasy X. And it's actually something that I played on stream like a million years ago, but I figured, you know, the friggin' HD collection with that game and the sequel to that game was on sale for half off recently, so I figured, you know, why not, let's do it again, but with less rushing and cheesing things as a result of rushing. And yeah, it's a fine game. I'm going to assume that filling all these in is going to be good enough, and I am right. It's a fine game, even though there are some things that are miserable on the first run, especially during the part of the game that I'm replaying right now, which is the big old attack in the deserts. Which, you kind of look at them, I'm kind of playing with a bit of a guide with those things, since I've already been through the game once. I don't care about getting spoiled of things. I've already played through the game once. Did I say been through the game once? I guess it's not quite the same connotation, meaning. But yeah. About those Albed primers that you need to find in the Albed city that are like in some side rooms that are completely missable. You have to do like an extra encounter to be able to get the treasure that's in them. And if you go in the wrong door, or you just there's one point where you have to turn back to even realize that none of those places exist, so if you don't turn back at that point, you're just like gone. And there's like 3 of them in that area that you can completely miss by being unaware of that. 3 primers. Okay, how is this gonna work? Like this? Yeah, that works. And I'm just like, why the hell would they do it like this? I guess just to... It's like they were purposefully trying to leave a gap in the Albert Primer collection, but there we go. Something's happening. But I guess I've been able to keep track of all those, thanks to the handy-dandy guy that I'm actually using at that point. And I've yet to leave anything behind that I can't get again in the future. And speaking of that part of the game, you know, they have that big dramatic revelation where it's like the big thing that was very blatantly foreshadowed earlier, but it's finally spoken out loud, and it's supposed to be like this big dramatic moment for Mr. Protagonist, but it's just done in such an awkward way that I don't even know what to say about it. I wonder if there will be a scene like that in, you know, the game that I'm supposed to be playing right now, but still gotta wait for it to come into existence. Game that I've been having an increasingly harder time avoiding spoilers for, since not only have I been getting into some circles that evidently all played through it when it was newer, and know what there is to know about it, and don't care about spreading that information, since it's a few years old at this point, to be fair, but it's already been 5 years old, I would say. Because it came out in 2017, I'm pretty sure, so... Oh, there it goes. I guess I don't have to do the final row of this. This thing, so we'll just finish up this puzzle and then actually jump into that, I hope. If I can finish up this puzzle, I'm having like a strangely hard time figuring out what to do here. Hold on, because I'm not paying attention, but yeah. There's also like another thing that was, I guess, putting me in danger of finding spoilers for this game. And for some reason I'm completely blanking on it now. I guess it might just be the fact that it's, like I mentioned before, it's the friggin' characters are coming out in Smash, which was just a complete freaking coincidence that I got to the point in the game where it's revealed that Pyrrha and Mithra are the same characters before that fucking thing got announced, because I had no idea about that before I actually played the game. And I would like that to remain the case for certain things that, well, pretty much anything that I haven't actually come across yet by myself, but I guess we'll see if I can get through the game expediently enough that will, well, the remainder of the game, expediently enough that can have that be the case. But right now, I'm actually kind of stumped here. Let's see. Okay, no, there we go. I just hadn't noticed that that was a thing that you could do. Now that's dealt with. This is by itself, so that's that. This has to be like that, and okay, so it's supposed to be like 3 empty squares in this whole thing. There's 2 rows, and there's one of them. I don't know where the rest of them are going to be. It's supposed to be a 3, so I guess it has to be like this. Actually, no, there we go. That's there we go. It's solved. I can't believe the mighty autumn leaf. I was going to say maple leaf, but oh, that was the first one in this row, so it wasn't quite only those 2 rows. But yeah, maybe we can actually go ahead and let me go back in here and back out to the main menu to sure that everything's in order, and yeah, maybe now we can actually play this game. Let me, you know, in before it just crashes like it has in the past. That would be extra special. Let's go. Let's okay, I've switched up on my category metadata yet again. Hopefully this time it'll actually be able to stay this way at least for a little while. Probably only gonna be, you know, speaking of a little while, probably only gonna be able to play this for a little bit today. Okay, there's no funky model wackiness going on here, so I'd like to assume that we're fine. But yeah, this game is also gonna be quiet, isn't it? Unfortunately, I don't think I can make it any quieter, that's the thing. Or louder, I mean. Not with this capture thing. Oh yes, I also have a... well, there's a few things going on. Where are we? Let me see if I can remember previously, and I can actually cross-reference this real quick, and I probably ought to, so I can, you know, be on top of things on my own stream. Gosh, well, I'm trying to move over to this other window. Here we go, Xenoblade 2. My playlist of Xenoblade 2 tells me that, you know, previously on Xenoblade 2, which was on September 18th, 2020, so it's been basically half a year since we even touched this game. A little more than that, actually, like half a year and a week. We're being a bit more precise. What was even going on in this game? Let me see if I can even divine that by myself without having to do things, I guess. There's probably the quest log that tells me what's going on. One of these should be the thing, the main quest, I thought. But I'm not so sure anymore. Is there a main? I guess maybe the one with the... okay, I can't tell anymore if this one is the main quest or if it's just like an active one. No, I don't think that would be the main quest. That would just be the active one. Can we go through them, or no? As it go, let's map, but what was going on? We came to this kingdom to... so we're on the way to some kind of big world tree, I think. That's like the main objective of the game right now. Avoid the spooky terrorist organization that wants to kidnap the big booby anime girls. That is her main weapon. And also make it to this big old tree to find out more about the big booby anime girls, I think. I think that's basically what we're up to right now, but there was some kind of subplot going on in this region, and I do not remember what it is. I think there's like some an evil version of the maid fetish character that the fucking Nopon built, that somebody else was controlling or something that we had to fight. I think that happened. Actually, before I do anything else, I should probably try to reacquaint myself with The combat system here. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest... what level am I, by the way? What should I be fighting in theory? Level 33... Everyone's level 33, okay. And okay, I remember what key does what I could. How do I cancel that actually? Hold on. Actually, let me double check this because I get the feeling that I have this issue in this game where part of the screen is actually cut off on my TV because of the resolution. Yeah, so I have to look at the output on OBS so I can actually see what it's supposed to say. Oh. Oh, perfect, okay. Hey Landwolf, you're gonna be my guinea pig for trying to remember what I'm supposed to do, okay. You use certain things. Okay, and it's very slowly coming back to me. There's like 3 different strikes that you can do with the auto attack. And if you wait until the third one, that's like the strongest one, and then you do this, oh god. This thing where you do Photon for the first attack and then you can like build that up onto the other elemental combos like Lightning Bolt, but that's kind of only partly within your control. And then, okay, if you go from... You can do triple lightning? No, you can do... yeah, there you go. In the top right you can see how it's going. You can go from light to lightning to fire, but... the combo with the character that's actually able to use a fire character would have to be... Would have to charge up before the lightning bolt effect at the top runs out. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna be fine. It's just gonna take a while to get used to the freaking combat system again. I have to get to like level 3 because the last one must have been level 2. It have to be like, oh, he died. Never mind.
Poppy could tell you, but then Poppy would have to kill you.
Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. That's the short version of my little experiment here. I guess these guys aggro on sight. I don't remember if there's like a marker for enemies that like aggro on sight or proximity or what have you, or if they all just do that automatically. If they're a higher level than you are. Because that was kind of a big deal in, you know, the other Xenoblade games. You have a marker for whether or not the enemies aggro on sight or the aggro on proximity, or... In the first one they could aggro not on proximity but just on sight, and if you like ran close to them, and also if you used like magic attacks near them. I guess these guys don't care that I'm here, but they're also like... I probably don't care specifically because I'm 6 levels higher than them. I think that's also a mechanic. I do remember it being a mechanic in the other games where if you're like X levels higher than the enemy, they will ignore you no matter what. You have to be the one to initiate the combat if you're at that point. Ooh, that was a miss. Okay, let's see. I have no idea what the best option would be for like... whatchamacallit. Okay, we started with earth. We can go to fire. Probably should go to fire. No, but I don't know if we have like a wind character. I'm trying to like actually build up a combo here. I don't know if it's gonna be that viable. Elemental combo. I guess we can go to kind of curious actually. Can I switch to I guess one of my characters is one of my characters is in fact this element, the electrical element. And maybe that end the combo. I guess that did end the combo. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that's yet another detail that I have to like refamiliarize myself with. So each of these different weapons has like a different combo animation, and you need to pay attention to which ones are which so that you can sink the... oh boy, the other one. Already aggroed. Also, you can land the attack on the third combo hit and maximize damage or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it does, but I think that's the deal. It's the main reason why you want to aim for that. And switch back to Aetherx, why not? I mean, I guess we're not gonna do a very fancy combo here. I feel like I would have to stop for a moment and like actually consider all my elemental options to figure out what a doable elemental combo would be at this stage. And look at all these potions that we don't need for once. I guess we can just wait until it hits level 4, and that's like a big ult that is always going to be the combo finisher no matter what. I continue to be surprised at like how long it takes these monsters to die considering the level difference. I feel like it was also like that in the other games to a degree. Or maybe I just need to focus on other things. Like this. Yeah, this. Oh, what the fuck? Another one? Oh, did it actually? No, god, no. I don't know if these guys like showed up from elsewhere or if they like we took so long with that battle that they actually respawned in front of us. What if we start a combo with the Volt? Let's give that a try. How can that possibly transfer to 10,000 volts? Sure. 10,000 volt to... let me switch to this character. Oh my god, what is this character's main function? I don't remember. I think, yeah, the characters have different roles. It can be like DPS, tank, medic, whatever. I don't remember which role this character with the spear is supposed to have. But oh well. You go ahead and use Bolt, level 1. The Volt, that is... See if we can even get to... maybe not 10,000 volt actually. Maybe we should just do this. See what happens. Follow that up with, I guess that's ice. The middle symbol in the combo thingy right now. Oh, that didn't even do anything though. Somehow did not count as a continuation of the combo, which I find surprising. God, the freaking voice acting. I can't really hear it all that great, but what I can hear is certainly, you know, in line with my previous perceptions of this game. Okay, there's 2 pokes and then there's like a big spin. Yes. I haven't been watching Vinesos. Yeah, but that's number 3 hit. That's the one that I should have been aiming for. Okay, let's do Volt. Okay, yeah, do Volt first and then do level 2 of whatever this is. Well, it should result in a combo follow-up, but it doesn't for some reason. That's fucking weird. Spinning cutter, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked to people who just can't stand any other voice acting in these games. The English voice acting. I think it gives it character. It helps you appreciate certain things. Oh Christ, hold on. Okay, this is definitely gonna be the last of these guys, these wolves that I end up killing though. Even if it does that, I think I've been doing this for long enough. I think I need to stretch this out anymore. This has been enough of a reacquaintance with the combat system, or at least I hope so. I get a feeling this might end up being a combat system like the one in fucking Xenoblade X, where I have to get some kind of reference just so I'm able to do the full performance that they expect of me. Oh boy, well I said it was gonna be the last one, but let me see if I can take care of this guy without that resulting in any more things happening. Okay, so it is 1, 2 circles and you just mash it, right? I just mash it, but that seems like it would be a lot better against a group than just one enemy. It probably is. This double spinning thingy. Wait, what? Did someone say about something about the fucking enemy's element changing? It seems surprising to me. Which I think this attack might be like the bottom art that I have in here. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, new enemy in the mix, so I failed at having that be the final enemy. I'm pretty sure that it just takes so long to finish these battles that they just keep respawning around us. So have to get the fuck out of here after this one dies. Go ahead and grab that. Yeah, that should be the end of that one, so let me just grab this shit. And... oh crap. I didn't mean to do that, I mean to like... and there we go, that's how we actually cancel this out. Let's get the fuck out of here. I think we've had enough wolf killing for now. So you do actually have to hold down R to cancel out of a fight. But, oh yeah, well, I forget about this. This is current objective for the plot mission, which is what I actually should have been doing. Is it the plot mission though? God, I don't remember. Maybe the plot mission is just like the pink sign. Pay attention. And there's also fast travel. Let's see if I can remind myself how that works. What are we doing? Am I gonna be... maybe I should try to like pull off a side quest or something, and that would just be a good way to get me back into the swing of things, question mark. Let me save, because I do remember this has a bit of a proneness to crashing suddenly, or just glitching out. And it's very unfortunate when that happens, so I need to save often. Let's see, quest of log. Quest log, not quest of log. Let's see, novel murals. Jordanian archaeologist, smuggled him into Uriah. And solve the mystery of the ancient Novan murals, smuggler scholar. So would that be a separate quest subquest? How about this guy? Port. Oh, whoops. I'm yanking microphone stuff again. Upon waiting at the port in front of my mask, you go looking for his teacher who researches titans. Oh, really? Defeat the parasites in the dragon's stomach in Uriah. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do like kill X monsters in Uriah right now. I feel like might be a reason why I left that alone before. Shopping Vess asks for some ingredients that become scarce in Gormod, like what? Bitter chocolate and fruity rice bowl. Developer gentlemen clear the Merc mission. Oh yeah, the Merc missions, I forgot about that. I should probably look at that before I do anything, actually. I forgot about this fucking micromanagement quest that you have to take care of as well. Good thing that I remember this now and not later. Good evening, how are you doing? Hello, Chocolate again. Yes, briefly returning back to this game, see if I can get back into it and continue to advance through it. Even if it's... I probably will try to make it like the next mainstream game for the foreseeable future, even if it's also a bit of a prelude right now to something that I'm planning to play tomorrow, but yeah, it's going. How are you doing? Okay, let's just like find a rare bug. We've had that one since forever, and it's not like the easiest thing to do. Stolen secret docks with a monster then swallowed. Sensitive documents, Snook, Skeeter, and... That'd be marked on the map as like a thing. I would prefer to be able to, you know, look at the map. Oh. Oh, and also the wait for the mercenary thing is over, I guess. Let's see. Let's see how it went. We got money, we got XP, we got mark points, we got all this stuff. And oh yeah, we're unlocking skills for them. And what is it exactly? Spawn edge. Look at potion on hit, with a 100% chance to spawn 2. That's, yeah. Might be worth something, Ripple Drive. We can at least get these things, yeah. Better mastery for the fucking... the thing, where we level them up and get those field skills. Dealing a card and holding attack, not about this. Waterblade again, complete a Merc mission. So send the Yuki and more Merc missions, I guess.
I've still got a ways to go.
Yellow Skeeter and Gormot. Engaging combat. Driver combo. Oh god, driver combo. That's the thing that I was trying to pull off, right? Where it just like you get 2 things, or you, I don't know if it's just stack 2 elemental finishers or stack 3 elemental finishers, or just do like the level 4 finisher. I got all this terminology, but really just engaging combat to level that up. That's interesting. This one has Earth Mastery and theology. Okay.
I've still room to grow yet.
We'll deal with this in due time. Raise affinity in combat. Ice mastery.
I feel I can go far.
Driver combo. Water mastery. Lots of water blades. Okay, so can we develop more ordain? Let's see. Gold. Strength 10 plus. Can we send a little blades in this mission as well? Yeah. Wanna look at the options again. I don't know which of these have like done before. Smuggle this color when your expedition is level 1 plus, so yeah. It's freaking gotta catch 'em all bullshit that we have to do with the gachas and the blades. We need someone. No, 2 characters that use a great axe and 1 male character. So we can't complete this one because we need expedition is level 1. We don't have that with any other blades that I have right now, do we? Probably not. Cooking spices. That doesn't mean that I've... Yeah, I don't think that means that I've completed it. Let's see. Argentum. Maybe it does mean that I've completed it. Yeah, it might. Cannon. I can't do this one again. Has been completed. What about this? Turf war protection. Okay, I guess I was just misreading that then. So can we do stuff in more Jane? Might as well send this one. Strength plus 10. Do we have 2 blades that have strength 10 plus? Let's see. Oh, I should be looking at them. Strength is 12, 10, 9. This one doesn't have 9. And I guess these are just the ones that I can pick because they're not active in combat. Or, yeah. Yeah, stick to that. I'm not gonna send this guy on a fucking work mission. I don't think that's a good idea, but... And 14... Sure, send this one. Send this one to...
I'll fit right in.
Tank with low strength. That seems like a bad combination, but... Who can I send that doesn't fit the strength requirement? I feel like that would be the ones that I would actually want to focus on first. This one.
Yes, sir.
I have room for 6, so I might as well send 6. You go. Oh, Jesus Christ. You go. You go. And you go.
I won't let you down.
And now we do what? Oh. I do that by mistake. Hold on. Did I just undo everything? I just pressed start, assuming that would be the dispatch, but I guess maybe not. Yeah, let me do that again.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, you.
Yes, sir.
The ones that have the shitty stats. This one? Yeah, this one.
Yes, sir.
There should be one more, I thought.
What's the plan, boss?
Okay, there. Begin mission with X. One of the other things that, to be fair to me, is... let's have this one be the team leader, sure.
I'm all over this. I'll be back in a jiff. Good luck.
Oh my god, I don't know if any of those blades were engaged when I sent them off. Let me check this now. We got 3, we got 3, and this. I think we're fine. Oh Jesus, alright, well, I guess I better just go ahead and look at this. Where's the map? Oh, X was the map, I forgot about that. Wait, that's how I brought it up. Lower level, upper level. So I want to actually be able to look at the map if I'm going to use a fast travel thing. So this marker, I guess it's go there. To do the... I'm not sure if that's for the plot or if that's just for the... I guess optional mission that's active right now. Let me read the description for the optional mission once again. Just doing my homework and now I'm gonna draw while I listen to the stream. That's nice. Get that homework out of the way. And why did I have this thing? What am I supposed to do for this thing? Not this thing, this thing. Stolen secret dogs which a monster, yeah, but where? The documents defeat the nuke, Skeeter, and get the sensitive. Maybe I do have to go there to get the thing. What about this? Deactivate this quest, okay, so Let's see if I switch to one step ahead. For example, as my active quest, and look at the map again. What exactly I'm gonna be seeing here? It's the same markers, so yeah, I don't think that's it. Not terribly sure what the... Oh, by the way, it is now morning. I forgot about this track. There's a lot of things that I forget about playing, but there we go. This track is a lot more like, yeah, big stuff going on than the other one. But I'm not terribly sure what the marker would be for. Oh goodness, what are you supposed to be doing here? Make your way to below where Shirley is at Varnix's plunging Gormot. Okay, what about this one though? What would it... Yeah, defeat an executable. Hold on, let me set that as the active quest and then do this. Switch to... Oh. Maybe that's the one that changes depending on whether or not you're doing a plot thing or not. Let me set this up again. And now we have just the one again. Yeah, I know. But it's not really telling me where we have to go. It says Varnix's Plunge and Gormot. I guess I can try that if we go back to Gormot through this. I don't know where Varnix's Plunge is, but I don't think we're gonna have to go there. Might be in the upper level right, since that's where most of everything in Gormot is. Okay, here we go. Varnix's Plunge is here. So I might as well look into this just to see what happens.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Oh, and the pouch effect expired. I forgot about the fucking pouch effect. I got yet another thing that I need to reacquaint myself with. Let me look at the... I think I found the chart, yeah, because we need to do certain actions just to be able to unlock this. Mystery, mystery, mystery... Okay, we don't have to worry about this one. What about you? Perform a blade combo finisher. Use Rumble Sphere, that's a combo, isn't it? Yeah, I think those are just like the different combo levels that we have to put into use. It's not too big of a deal. What about you? Defeat a Fable Bufa in Mordane. That one would probably be worth looking into. Draw mark is supposed to be like one of the actual plot things. Turbo paint mode and blade combo and flash blow. Ooh, hello.
Hey, I can at least give you some support.
Counters, driver combo. Collect stuff. Boy. Acquire all items from the collectibles list. That would be something else I would have to look into, I guess. Treasure items for salvaging. Or salvaging. I forgot that was a thing. Okay, hold on. I guess we're fine. Never mind. So I have to actually go above where we are right now, I guess. Let me see if I can... There we go. Just zoom in. Maybe movement. There's also like fucking map overlays in there. I forgot about that, but I think that you have to click. Oh, there we go. You click this, and that's how you bring it up. How do I can be like this? I'll just have it like this for a bit. Boy, these monsters are around our level, so let's try a fight, sure. See if we do any better here than we did with the as we did with the wolves over in Mordane. Sandal Rapture. Also, you know, getting experience very, very slowly. Tangents, I guess it's just gonna be waiting for the fight to finish for a hot minute here. At this point I'm actually just kind of wondering whether... just kind of wondering what the reason... why the reason the game had to update basically a while ago. Okay, let me see if I can do yeah, give us a hand. Let me see if I can do my level 3 thingy with this blade. And maybe level her up a little bit that way. Okay, yeah, let's do Flame Bolt. As long as that's active. Oh boy, another one has joined in. 2 more have joined in, actually. Oh, freaking Mithra is still not recharged. Now she is. There we go. There's fucking... what are those things called again? Turgans? Yeah, those things that have been around since Xenoblade 1. Okay, how if we just get the fuck out of here, though? Let's just sheath and turn tail, because we don't actually need to kill all of those things. Just wanted to do a quick test. We probably will be able to kill all of those things if I try hard enough, but... I would prefer to... oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's sure a lot of them around. It's okay. If we just go ahead and run very, very quickly, we'll still get detected by more monsters that I can't see where they're coming from. There we go. Okay, jeez, that took a bit. Idea of compassion level 2. I think the idea thing is something that you have to level up to be able to like get better blades from the gacha thing, but...
What have we here?
ooh, hello Flora. I'll be taking this. Yeah, the game's behaving pretty well so far. The somewhat dubious experiences I've had with it in the past where it just kind of glitches out. It doesn't seem to be in effect right now, thankfully. Can I like warp up to whatever's right in front of me here? Boulder Ball Gate? No, wait a minute. I just realized that the actual map marker is not in this direction, it's on the east. So what do I have to do for... yeah, there's the thing. Just make to Nuclear Timber side and go up from there. But I also don't remember what the actual layout is for this place. Hopefully I'm able to do a bit better. Okay, no, it's below the Nuclear Timber sites, or at least below where I'm standing right now. I think that's what that means.
What have we here?
Ooh.
Feels an aching soul.
Well, there you go. Get even more things that I don't even remember what these things are for. Just like turning them in for quests. I don't remember you have to like use them as components or something. Probably do. But there's a lot of things I don't remember. I think you can like trade them in shops in the towns and you can get better things to slot into your weapons. Or it's something like that. Let's see. Okay. So which way do I go? Hopefully I'm able to like avoid combat with these guys. The level difference should be enough that hopefully it won't be a factor. But here we go. Oh, we have to go even farther though. We have to go across the lake. That was the ticket. Make your way to below where Charlie is at Varnax's plunging Gormod. Can I just plunge? Like actually take the plunge and yeah. Oh, and then we're not actually there anymore though. We have to go back up. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Now we know where to go, I think. Kind of.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Come out, come out.
I guess Oro has something to say. What is up with this dialogue thing? I think this person might have information for us. It's not such thing as a driver who travels alone. Okay. Yes, I know this. I mean, I've known that for quite a while. It's the kind of annoying thing where you have to farm out all the skills from the gacha thing, because not all the things, not all the helpers, all the blades that you get are gonna have the skills that you need. You have to fucking just keep getting more and more and more of them until through sheer numbers and quantity you are able to actually do stuff with the skills that are required. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering where the supposed to go here, because I guess we're supposed to go right underneath where that rock jutting out is, but we don't have to go so far as to actually fall in the lake. So how do we go about this? Oh. Okay, well there's a thing down there. I don't know if there's like a different way that I can reach that than falling. I could just try falling, I guess, and see where that leaves me. If I die, then it's... nothing really happens, I don't think.
What have we here?
Just puts me back at an earlier point. There we go, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, this is a way to get down here, I guess. Ooh. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. See, that might have been the key to making it down here. Shirley's on the other side of that waterfall. It's a bit of an arduous task, but you'll need to go over there to get to her. Okay, let's give whatever this is a try. I guess if we're able to activate this side quest, catch up with Shirley at Varnix's Plunging Gormot. If we're able to activate this side quest by now, then I'd like to assume that we're probably able to do well enough that we can follow through with it.
Come out.
Maybe bring it to a conclusion. Ooh, level 11. Yeah, pick it up here. If there's fucking level 11 monsters here, surely they're able to... surely we're able to get here at a much earlier point in the game.
Flora heals an aching soul.
That would make sense, no? I do kind of remember being... what do you call it? Being a bit short on money or something. You have money in this game, right? Let me see. When I try to actually buy stuff in town, yeah, we have 113,971 G. So I guess there is a different way to get up here if you start at the very base of everything, maybe? Or is it just a way to jump down? Never mind. It's not an actual way up, it's just a way down. What a shame. But yeah, let's see if I can actually go ahead and go where this quest wants me to go. There's also... Well, I was gonna say there's also a thing which I would kind of hope that there would be, which is a fucking auto run thing, but I don't even remember if that exists in this game. I know there's an auto run in Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition and in Xenoblade X, but I get the feeling that there is something like that here, but I don't remember how to activate it if there does exist. You put a little bit less wear on the control stick, but it's not with this. It's with that button. I'll blade switch to. It might as well switch back to Mithra. I forgot. I probably did that by mistake because I was. Oops. Because I was. Okay, hold on. What if I don't have the current objective? Oh, and I press Y. If something did happen, I don't know. Well, Kaffir's down there. Charlie's on top of that waterfall. We have to go somewhere else different now. So we have to climb up this thing. Maybe hold down Y or something like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold down Y to activate. I don't remember. I don't know how I was able to remember that, but it's hold down Y to activate the auto run, it seems. Or it has to be while you're moving though. Cruise control mode. Oh, there she is. What are we doing here? Not often you bump into someone in a place like this. Is it Kaffir? But he's not here. So carried away looking for that healing herb, I forgot all about Kaffir. Oh. He was so worried about me to know why he didn't just come looking for me himself. Well, not like he can handle himself. Is that right? Well, he's a bit too careful to risk climbing, but not we. Not us. healing herb is in that little patch over there, but he starts in the morning, but by the evening he's withered away. Why don't you just get up early and pick the herb then? Well, when monsters show up, just cut them all down. How much of a fighter we need Kafra over here? Fighting alone is not great, but needs must. Well, didn't come all the way this way not to fetch it myself, that's what she's worried about. Seriously now, maybe I can just slip past and grab the healing herb without having to hide, or not. If a team of drivers and their impressive blades are warning me off, I mean, it's level 25, I don't know what level she would be. Probably won't be a problem for us. Oh, 27, my bad. What are they? Meld Squarer. I mean, these are the same level as the fucking wolves that we were killing in Moradane. There we go. Did I just get broken, or maybe I have to break on somebody else? That's probably more sensible explanation for what I just witnessed. But hey, there we go. Oh yeah, and I think that I forgot about that, but I think that the art that I have set my button to B right now is one that has like an AoE effect. And there we go. These guys are in fact dying a little bit faster at least. So probably a pretty good art to made use out of by the guy who's supposed to be like DPS but not tank. Ooh. Well, something happened, but I didn't quite catch what it was. Need to repel us from the middle of the battlefield. There we go. Let's see if I can actually pick up all this crap that just dropped. If it doesn't just jump into my pockets, which I guess it probably does after a certain point. Specifically for this reason. Oh, in the morning defeat the Kala Squaro that is trying to get the healing herb on the verdant plateau. Okay, so I was kind of wondering about that, if it was just going to be a matter of go there whenever, or you have to make it be a certain time of day. But apparently it's the latter, which makes sense. Also kill these guys over here, but I feel like well, it's kind of like in Xenoblade 1 where the experience returns aren't like really super visible from individual encounters. At least it doesn't feel that way.
When did it get so late?
When did it get so late? Well, let's do like in Botwa, and I probably need to turn things up a little bit more for myself. I feel like it's probably a little bit louder on the stream right now, the game, than it is on my end, but I don't even know. Let's see here. How do I do this? Well, I think the first thing I ought to do is go into the to this menu so I can save. And this is the same menu that lets me change the time, so let's go ahead and exercise that. Let's say time after, it's gonna be at like 6 AM or something. Yeah, oh, it's 5 AM I guess that it goes to dawn, so ostensibly that's when the monster in question is gonna show up, maybe. Show up real early at 5 AM and beat up the big spooky monster, but not seeing anything yet, so maybe it's like worm type monsters. Caterpillar, yeah. Not the same kind that you saw in Xenoblade 1, by the way, but I guess we're gonna have to wait until 6 AM. You know, there's a lot of light out for 5 AM. I would be very, very perplexed if I lived anywhere in the world where it's 5 AM. It had been 6 AM and there's already this much. What the fuck? That much light out. I got to assume that's not the one that I have to beat for the quest, though. It's called Kala Squarer, so let's not go near that thing. That doesn't look like a fun time right now. Let's just, you know, hang around and tell ghost stories. Okay, there it goes, hopefully. I get out of here. I don't know when it's gonna show up, or if it's gonna show up just like right here. In the morning. Well, wait, it's the morning right now. It's 6 a.m. I guess 5 a.m. didn't count as the morning, so now we have to wait until 6 a.m. I thought, but then it did turn 6 a.m. and there's still no monster with that name hanging out around here. I don't really want to risk leaving because it doesn't look like there's an easy way to get back up here. Okay, if it hits 7 a.m. and I still don't see anything, I might have to consult the stars for this a little bit, because I don't want to leave without fulfilling this.
It's a new day, everyone.
Yeah, look at that. It's a new day, everyone. Okay, there's an actual marker now, so I guess maybe now it's showing up. Yeah, there we go. Kala Squatter. Big burb. And there we go. Well, hopefully, I guess we should probably clear out the caterpillars that are around this area, but I get the feeling that they're also going to be harassing us, and I am correct, it seems. While we're trying to take down this other boss enemy, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, these tupples, I forgot about that. So I'm not really paying that much attention to the enemy being broken, but it's broken now, so it should be top level. Yeah, there we go. To remember to be able to use stuff like that to get that much more use out of, you know, the passive effects that you have with these things. Oh, smash. Okay, so just a little bit more and we can break it again. Maybe we'll break it before, maybe this is something we can do. Break it and then wait until we can, oh whoops, or topple it I mean. Oh, it died, never mind. Well, that's probably a good idea to do this regardless. But now we use the freaking caterpillars. Kill the freaking caterpillars, even though I guess by this point the actual objective for this mission probably counts as complete, but
Rolling smash. I'm on to you. Right. Much obliged. Just give me the heads
go ahead and break that. And everything going as planned. Who's the one that says everything going as planned? I guess that must be Mithra. I feel that that voice is probably the same voice that Pyra had. I think they call her Pyra in this, like, that's how they actually pronounce it. And there's also the freaking party gate in the top left, which I'd forgotten about, because I don't even remember what it's used for in this game. I don't remember how... Is it this? No, hold on. I don't remember the control switch. I tragically forgot before. Oh boy. I hate it with Pandemic. How would that be topical? There's supposed to be a button that you can press to, like, give commands to your party, being like... attack everyone, focus on the enemy that I'm attacking as a party leader, but I do not remember what it is. Let's see. I actually don't even remember what the button for that are. Oh shoot, I thought I was doing a level 4 attack there, but it just ended up being level 3. How about? Well, I take this opportunity to get my electrical minion, I guess, since I've been using that term so frequently lately. So I can maybe have her also. Also maybe get some like affinity levels from using combos and junk. Like this one. What will this result in? I don't even remember what level combo she's supposed to be using right now, but hopefully this is good enough. I should really clarify that so I can just use up time. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I did some kind of follow-up combo or some kind of actual drive combo there, but I didn't even realize how I did it. Did Second Sun with oh shit. With one of the other things that I put out before that, I guess. I guess I did level 1 with, maybe I did level 1 with the electrical blade. Let's try doing level 3 now, just for the hell of it. Maybe that's the one that I needed to do before. Ooh. Launch vault? Oh, I guess it does make a difference if you are using one of these things. Yeah, while the enemy is launched, but I'm not even sure like what combination of moves I'm doing right now to be able to launch the monsters, but it's whatever. Okay, are we finally done? There we go.
Victories are sure. Oh, I'm sure you helped out as well.
Well, the big bird is back. At least that one didn't. Pick a healing herb, oh boy. Where's the healing herb though? Some details. Maybe pick a healing herb. It has to be. Well, we killed the monster, so I guess now we have to make it be earlier in the morning yet again, and hopefully it won't respawn. See if that works. Yeah, let's go back to, I guess, 7 AM since that's when it, oops. That's when the monster initially showed up. And now, there we go. Actually pick that thing, maybe. Healing herb has been obtained, and now what? Report back to Catherine in front of Arnix's sponge. Now we just walk back over to where the other dude was, maybe. At the base of Arnix's plunge. Kind of wondering how you're supposed to climb all the way up to that cliff without just falling from above, though. Kind of looked like there was supposed to be another path that you could take to, you know, climb up from underneath, but
Come out.
don't know where the entrance to that path would have actually been. But let's see, where's this dude? It's supposed to be that far off from where we are. It's, whoops, it's right in front of this, I think. No way, we're gonna have to engage with more of these raptors or something, though. Maybe, possibly. Maybe I can avoid it. No, I was able to avoid it. Yeah, we got it. But I guess you're the one we gotta talk to for this. Why didn't you come and help me? You're supposed to come and give me a hand if I'm in a tough spot. Well, there was nothing I could do, dude. I'm kind of scared of high places. Yeah, just fucking get a grip and don't be afraid, Kappa. Forehead. We're out here in search of adventure, well. Tell them they complement each other. God, I mean, sure. These both seem equally pointless, but they compensate for each other's shortcomings. I'm terrible at searching for stuff when I'm good in a fight. So he could have helped, but he couldn't have helped because he wasn't gonna get up there anyway. A little slow, but I do my best to catch up, well. Alrighty then. So that somehow worked out. That's a big dinosaur in the background. Everything's just fine now. Can't let you go without giving you a little something. Mind how you go. So what do we get from that, actually? Well, I guess those are the rewards. Gold XP, SP, and a couple of things to use with the blades, I think. What are the abandoned factories said to be in Mordane? Oh, and key affinity from that. Oh, and the mercenary chamber turned. I think what I'm gonna be trying to do, as this was shaping up to be a shorter stream regardless, is I'm gonna try to play for as long as it takes to complete another one of these merc missions.
Y'all should admire me now.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I guess that's a way to unlock these things, these affinity, I guess gates, and also some of those things. Deal a certain amount of damage and even complete these things. I don't remember exactly how it works. Like, does the affinity mission reward thingy actually is that actually able to replace the other requisites that you have for some of those blades? I don't even know. Can we do this? Mega Lance, Unbittable. How else are the rest blitzable? Sending the latest novel of Great Nob and Rider peeping the Gormod. Need you to protect it so they don't miss out on fully rice bolts, and they send back. Ooh, and there's like more contracts that we can do. Sure, let's. And it's gonna take how long though? Hold on. 40 minutes, sure. We'll play for another 40 minutes. That's what I'm getting out of that. Okay, so. Suggested is Expeditionist and Dark Mastery, which I guess we don't. It's suggested, but the requirement is the mission, so it's the fucking ball. I mean, the ball weapon is pretty much like a blitzball in FF10. Who do we have that can use the Mega Lance? You, Sango. Anyone else that can use a bit ball? No, I guess this guy's gonna be the bit ball user, the one dude down here that's free right now that can use that, because it's the same weapon that this one has, right? Yeah. What else? The Mega Lance. I guess I'll send all the Mega Lance users. All 2 of them that are off duty right now. This one and... I say 2, but are there actually 2 off duty, or am I confused? It's just this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh. Send other people. Let's send the people on the bottom row again. Send you again. Playing boss and Suzerain. Yeah, okay. This will work perfectly, I'm sure. Let's make Miyuki the leader again, because I think she's the one that's supposed to, like, get more advancement in one of the affinity things by completing merc missions. So that takes care of that. What else shall I do, though? I guess I can try to look into... trying to figure out if... complete another side quest about this one. Offer to deliver presents to his young siblings. Gather information at the crime scene at Swede Hot Spring in Mordane. Well, I feel like I tried to look into whatever this mission is and I just wasn't able to. Hold on. Let's go to Swede Hot Spring. Isn't that the one that has the fucking hot spring scene that people like to bring up because it's yet another anime trope where it's like kind of fan servicey? Mordane. Let's see. Talbot is the city? I think it is. This would be it, right? Yeah, Swede Hot Spring. Let's go there and see if I can do anything. Or if it's... Maybe I can't do anything because I need like a special blade skill that I just don't have yet. That might be it. But might as well go and confirm it. Oh no. Yeah, long journeys. We get here so quickly that the textures and the lighting haven't loaded yet. That should be my cue to save in case anything dumb happens. I guess it's all the way up. Yeah, here, but what are we supposed to do? Dead woman. Is it a dead woman? It takes someone familiar with the Moradin or this area to identify her. I don't think we know anyone like that right now. Oh, okay, so it's not that we're missing like a specific blade skill, it's that we're missing a party member or something. What a shame, so I guess we can't follow up on that one. Okay, so... what about this? What is this militia request thing? Gather Melosian honey and deliver it to Militia Chief Mui. I guess we don't have that. Gather Melosian honey at the Honeypot Grotto in Gormot. Where's the Honeypot Grotto? I guess we could look into that. Just like searching for materials. Let's see if we can... I guess we're going back to Gormot. I'm guessing that wherever we're looking for is not gonna be in the city though, in Torgoth. Seagull Fell, Brigand's Hideout, Verdant Plateau, Sauros, Snowcon Camp. I don't know where this cave is though. I could just try to go here, Waytree, and see if being in that area reveals anything more about this objective. Or if I'm just gonna have to explore to find something. Oh no, this tree is also taking its time to load in, but I guess it's not as it's not necessarily maybe it's an upper level left. No, that's shoulder, maybe not. Christ. What about the lower level? Maybe it's in the lower level. No idea where if this stuff may or may not be. Wreck marshland. No. Shoot, where is this stuff? I don't have any markers or anything like that, but it says honeypot grotto in Gormot. But where is the honeypot grotto in Gormot? That's some information I could certainly make use of right now, but doesn't seem to be like it's being offered to me at this point. Well, there's the fucking territorial rot part, the obligatory thing that every Xenoblade game has to have, where it's, you know, just hanging around roaming the big green plains, and then here comes the giant angry monkey to wreck your shit. Staple of Xenoblade. Oh, whoops. Xenoblade. But I guess I have to have that not visible to activate the auto run. But where? I mean, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, you know, speak of the devil.
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Yeah.
Abby failed her mission.
Come out, come out.
I mean, there's probably gonna be even more angry monkey shenanigans if Rajang makes an appearance in a certain other game that I'm planning to play, but yes, part of me is kind of hoping that that won't happen. Crap. See, not quite sure where this place that I'm apparently searching for is. Maybe I should just give up on that mission for now, because I straight up don't know where this place is that drives me to find. What about this? Singer Fala wants to become famous to find her missing son. And 3 rhino tails in Raya. And 4 pieces of squirrel ribeye steak in Gormot. Okay. Squirrel ribeye steak. Rajang, you say that I miss here? No, I did indeed say Rajang. Just like the Rajang that's right over there. Has the same effect as genuine Rajang, even, where it just destroys you in 2 seconds. Oh, hold on. I guess there's a few places where you can grab this stuff, but they're all kind of a ways off from where I'm standing, so
Let's get going.
we are indeed here. I don't know if what are these things? Hard crabbles. Let me see if I can kill one of these hard crabbles, or if 2 levels high is gonna be too high. Would be a good thing to find out now, I guess.
Just watch this.
Maybe we'll get
That's right. Okay, so that's the front of it. I didn't miss, I just had my shot deflected because I needed to sharpen my weapon, I guess. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Ooh, absorb damage. I'm not quite sure how that triggered or why that triggered, but sure. So I guess the main thing that I gotta be doing right now is keep the anchor shot on standby just so I can topple. Yeah, make use of it now, even though he already did make use of it. Go for it. Ooh. Okay. Element is now fire. I guess it wasn't fire before. Let's switch to the icy one. Maybe that one will be worth using. Breaks, side attack up. HP up. Oh, HP from the user or the... Probably not the enemy. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. And also aggro down. It doesn't hit that heavy for something called heavy hitter. And sure, follow up on the elemental combo. That's break, but can do ultimate aurora. Okay. Guess we're doing some kind of big combo follow-up, which I hadn't even realized was an option, but sure. Ooh. Aurora break. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I did, but I guess I need to combine the break stuff with elemental stuff. I don't know. There's like so much to this freaking combat system that I didn't really keep up with before. I don't think that has necessarily changed. And I still haven't been able to find where these monsters that I'm actually looking for though are. I guess we can go here, go to the, stick to the upper lands and go around, go like west and north, and maybe then we'll be able to find some monsters to kill to presumably have that be the source for these materials that we're looking for, waiting for them to drop. I guess we go this way or that way. Hold on, let's actually look at the map. No, we drop down here and then go north. Just, you know, where more of these angry monkeys hang out, but at least these are, I guess these are more like regular Rajang and the other big boy. And that's in the middle of the plains, it's like Furious Rajang, where it just deletes you. But those guys are at least beatable.
Come out.
Man, I was like very mildly bummed out that I wasn't, didn't manage to like defeat every monster in Iceborne at least once, because I wasn't able to beat Fatalis, but... but honestly, it had gotten to the point where after a certain point in the Iceborne post-game, everything just felt too try-hardy for me to actually enjoy it, and I feel like the precise moment in which that happened was when... no, don't move. The precise moment when that happened was the Furious Rajang fight, like that, and Angry or Raging Brachydios, and pretty much everything that came after that was just like way too much firmly planted into how can I possibly enjoy this without being a try-hard territory for me. Like, I managed to do pretty much everything else. Oh hey, I found the Holy Putguru.
Come out.
Didn't even realize that's what this was. These things are level 26. Yeah, I should probably take care of these side quests now, because it seems like some of the side quests that I have on standby are, as a matter of fact, what are these things? Meld Squatter, sure. Are like a little bit below what my level would be expected to be at this point. Yeah, we'll get out of this fight with something that's 6 levels below us. Never could have expected to and hit it when it's toppled, sure, with the... Oh Jesus Christ, it's calling for help. From everything in the vicinity. Well, this ought to kill it, but yeah, there we go. I guess we're just gonna try to kill all these things. I don't know if we'll be successful, but I'd say it's worth a try. I'm never gonna be able to take on fucking a million mosquitoes at once. Just keep on grabbing the anchor shot with the fucking, yeah, the potions that it drops. I think we can stay alive at least. And just do the big AoE move and maybe even take down a few of them with the level 4 here if I can activate it. I thought I activated that a second ago, but whatever, I can do it now. Oh. Wait, that wasn't the... Oh, damn it. Never mind, I think I got a little bit confused as to what was going on. But yeah, this might take a while if the other enemies are just taking like scratch damage at this point. which of these fuckers am I actually targeting right now? This guy. Oh. Something ought to be happening right now. Okay, kill the ground caterpillar. Okay, some of these skitters are dying at least. That is in fact confirmed, I believe. This freaking mess of nonsense. I can only imagine what it would look like if I like. Can you imagine this scene, but the bitrate that I would be using for like, I don't know, live stream like 5 years ago or something. That sure would be fun. Actually more than 5 years ago, because I think 5 years ago was around the time that I started streaming on this specific channel. So all that stuff would have happened before then. Oh, a new enemy in the mix, really. I'm kind of wondering how you can keep track of that, but... Oh. I'll pick up some of these drops too. Yeah, surely this will be, I do wish I could remember what the fuck you're supposed to, what you're able to do with the big, you know, team bar at the top left. Whatever that is, I get a feeling I definitely would be wanting to do it right now. I legitimately do not remember what it would be. Perhaps it's... oh, something else. What if I use Aqua for this counter? I will target one enemy at a time, but these monsters will be killed too quickly to be able to stack like, you know, elemental stuff on one particular enemy, which is how it's supposed to work, pretty sure. Just pick up all this fucking crap that's left on the ground. It's like a good time to do so. And get a little bit of extra heals, because why not? I mean, this is ridiculous, but I guess it's probably a good thing that we waited until this point to do this this side quest, this encounter, because this would probably be significantly more annoying if we had to do it at the same level as all these monsters are. Oh. Oh, she can't fucking... I just realized she can't use her level 4, probably because either it's nighttime or we're like on the ground, or not on the ground, but there's like something above us. I think that's the ticket. I forgot all about that, but fucking Pyra can't use her, or Mithra, I mean. Can't use a level 4 if that's the case. Let's be able to use this. Oh, and Liar Bang, who I guess is weak to ice, but we're still gonna be killing him with this. Where's the Liar? Oh, the Bang is the bat, I forgot about that. I thought Vang was a name for like a wolf enemy, but those are wolves. Another fucking enemy that's joining in again. Went from being assaulted by a freaking army of... an army of mosquitoes to now being attacked by a never-ending horde of bats. This might be the last one though, let's see. Hopefully something like that is the case. Let's do the special, see if that makes any kind of headway. I would imagine that it would. A little bit lightning bolt now. And hopefully that's... oh, the nest. There's like a nest over there. All the way over there. And we came all the way here not even to do whatever the... yeah, whatever the honey quest was, but to... Fame and family, yeah. Not even to do that, but to grab one of the drops from the... one of the enemies that's... hey, look, a rare appearance. But... Renon Tails in Raya was to do a... to kill one of the things here. Is this the one? Yeah. The ribeye steak, yeah, that's one. But there was something else that we were, I guess, supposed to come here to find out. Open murals, Titan Scholar. No. What was the other quest? Hard to stomach, mysterious note, fame, militia. Here we go, this is the one. We're supposed to gather Melosian honey, but apparently that whole encounter only resulted in 2 things of Melosian honey being dropped, so... Go figure what the, you know, how that's actually supposed to work.
What have we here?
What do we have here? Prairie Dragonfly, Cranberry Ball,
Quiet.
Acquire Treasure. I get the feeling that might be the real reason why I ended up leaving some of these quests unfinished, because it would require some degree of farming. Maybe I would... oh, whoops. Did it yet again. Radiant Tails in Raya and... yeah. I don't know how to get Radiant Tails in Raya, but maybe we have to just destroy the nests, Skeeter nests. And that's the one that specifically drops the honey, but... well, we've nearly exterminated basically everything in this area, so I might as well follow through. Oh, and more of these beautiful particle effects that these mosquito enemies just keep on unleashing. Yeah, the power of friendship. Also photon stuff, that's definitely kind of overkill at this point. This situation. Okay. So did that result in one more drop of the honey thing, or did it just do nothing? It probably didn't do anything. Nope. Just gonna have to figure this out. At least I know where this place is now. I just wasn't aware of its existence at all before. Or really, this guy wants to kill, or wants to fight. I mean, if he wants to fight, he presumably wants to kill. I kind of misspoke there, but I feel like it works to some degree, regardless.
Maybe we're not.
Ooh.
My thoughts exactly. Double spinning X.
Oh, it's broken. I didn't even realize. Filled with stone, maybe. We can. Oh, a little late in that. Well, this should be the end of this little detour encounter, but apparently not because of Sweet Flyer. Well, maybe this Sweet Flyer will actually be able to drop that thing that I need for one of those quests. There we go, we can break it with heat. That'll probably, yeah, double in heat will probably result in something a bit more significant occurring. Oh, but it's dead already. I don't know if it dropped the thing that I was looking for. Maybe not. I'm not really getting a very clear picture of what all the drops are, so I guess I can just check it here. Do I have more than 2? I still only have 2, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I guess we can just have to like keep coming back here and slaughtering large groups of the mosquitoes. But well, what about this other thing that we need for the quest that's technically active right now? We need Rhinon Tails, which I would imagine means killing even more enemies in Uraya this time instead of here. His license over to help him out. What about this guy? What does he want? Head to Gormot and rejoin Panpan. Oh, okay. Well, we're in Gormot right now, so just show me where to go. Is it in Torrigoth, maybe? Is he in Torrigoth? Hold on, let me see if it has a... yeah, it does. He's in this direction that I'm facing right now. Which I didn't even check what cardinal direction it was, but it's probably in Torrigoth. He's in Gormot. What if I look in Torrigoth? Is he gonna show up there? Is there gonna be a marker there? Not that I can see, surprisingly enough. Well, what direction is that, though? That's southwest of where I am, so I guess it wouldn't be in Torrigoth after all. But where would it be then? I guess I can warp over here to the Way Tree again. It'll put me a little bit closer at least to where I'm supposed to be for this. Here. Well, that's apparently halfway, so he's gonna be even farther down in that direction. He's probably in lower Gormott, if
Come out.
still not showing up and still that far away. I can walk, but let me see. If I look at the lower Gormott map, will it show up there? Yes, it will. Okay, go to Forgotten Waste.
We're here.
And yeah, here we are. It's actually right next to where this guy is. Oh, and Brogs. Minced up here, not fit with plans of Panpan, have hopes and dreams of eating world's tasty treats. Those eyes looking at Panpan as if Panpan tasty treats. Oh. Kind friend to give Panpan tasty treats. Here we go again. Time to kill some more things and vacuum Brogs. Well, hopefully they won't be an issue. I want to, well, I would definitely appreciate it if we were to, you know, if we were to, you know, have the tank do what it's supposed to and draw the fire. Yeah, it's probably gonna be very vulnerable to Aqua stuff if I had to guess, but better than nothing, I would say. Haven't followed up with Pandemic at all. Let's see. Ooh. Well, kind of. But then we can only follow it up with Seal Blowdown, which we don't have available right now. Rumbling Smash. That strikes me as such a strange voice line execution, but it's whatever. Let's pop the... There we go. I have a level 3 on this monster. I guess we can start with stone this time. Start combo and see if there's like more options that open up if I do that. I'm a little surprised that they haven't been broken yet so that I can be knocked down, but... Okay. Oh, we can do it with Koraku, let's see. And then maybe... Hit it now, that's a level 2, which will presumably follow up to a different layer. And unless it doesn't. It didn't. I can only begin to imagine why. Oh, this one should be dead. There we go. Yeah, start with stone, which hopefully should be level 1. I guess the reason why I wasn't followed up with my level 2 combo with the electrical one would be because it was actually supposed to be level 3, but I didn't even know. Might as well use the anchor shot since apparently this thing is not getting broken, so it's not gonna be top level. If that is the case, then it certainly hasn't shown it so far. Ooh. Okay, apparently the level 2 has a bit of a spammy execution, so there's that. Ooh. Well, just stacking fire is probably better anyways, I guess that's what it would actually be. What should we call it? That would actually make it be... Oh, there we go, now it's doubled. It only took inflicting the element that it was quite obviously supposed to be weaker against to actually make that work better. Oh shit, hold on. Come on, let me do this one more time. There we go. Topple them again. Ooh. And there we go. I guess I did a few fancy things at the end there, even though I didn't quite understand exactly how they worked.
What have we here?
And there we go. Now we can maybe follow up and maybe get a reward, or at least push this further along. Pampan about to become tasty treat of big nasty vacuum Brogs. Pampan ungrateful Napan did not reward gift of food from friend, but... That's a nasty thing. Panpan, not such bad Napan. Well worked up on that helm of ship. Go to Raya now, then back to Argentum to be a friend. Proper token of thank you. But I get the feeling that we're gonna have to rescue him in Raya to manage it this time. Yeah, Lord of Panpan's excellent skill. And Cuttlefish Golgag that we can't even see what actually happens. Oh well, there's a quest update. Has made an emergency landing somewhere in Gormot. Sid's always still in Gormot? Okay. Guess we can look for him next.
What have we here?
Well, let's take a look at the map. Just follow up on that. I'm surprised that the mercenary mission hasn't completed yet. I thought it would have by this point, but pretty much gonna be my cutoff point for today, like I said. In the upper level left. Is he in the Titan battleship? That would make even less sense than the rest of these. Is he in Torrigoth? The emergency land in Torrigoth? Don't know. Doesn't seem to be showing up in any of these submaps, so... Let's go to the way tree yet again and see if that's... let's see. He's in Gormot, though. He should... yeah, there we go. Should show up on the thingy. There's a marker somewhere. What about... if we go here to the Nokia timber sites? The Nokia Bounce, unbeatable platformer game. Okay, apparently he's not this high up, but where is he? Does he show up anywhere? What direction is he in now? He's north of here, it seems. Maybe he's on the... maybe he's on the... what do you call it? The upper level left. Would make some degree of sense. Let's try going to the shipyard.
We're here.
Let's get going.
He is not here, and yet he's apparently farther north than here. Am I reading that right? No, he's not. I misread that. My bad. Be to the low right. Maybe he is like all the way down here somehow. If I go to the Torrigoth flower patch, that's like close to the southeast corner of the map. If I go there, which direction will he be in?
Let us go.
Not very far actually, let's see. It's level 44 Mahi Pipito. I don't know if I wanna
What have we here?
bother with that actual level difference though.
Heals an aching soul.
Aura goes all over the place and doesn't allow itself to be easily collected.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Maybe we're gonna have to go to the actual naval base to jump down from there or something though. It doesn't look like we can really keep moving in this direction without, I go somewhere. Oh well. Anything down here? There is, but can we open it?
Treasure acquired.
I guess we can. I don't get away that I never found that, but okay. I will take the money.
Come out, come out.
And the big fancy core that came along with it, I guess. Alright, come on, surely I can figure this out. This is a dead end.
What have we here?
Meh! Morning already?
Yeah.
New day.
Is he actually somewhere in the airship area? Because I... no, hold on. There's gotta be something more out there. I mean, we can go in here, but then these guys will try to kill us. Maybe I guess we can kill them if we want to, but... I'm pretty sure for plot reasons they shouldn't actually care about us all that much anymore. 119, yeah. There's gotta be some way to get down there, I guess, but I don't remember what it could have been. back into this area just because I don't remember what the layout here is. And maybe that could be some kind of key, but I don't know. I don't have any really clear memory of that being the case, of getting away like down to a lower level from inside here, but you never know, right? Only a waypoint in here, but well, this goes down. Maybe this will pay off after all. Oh. But then this is a dead end, isn't it? Hello. I guess we never opened these cell doors either, even though I'm pretty sure we had to come here pretty early on for a plot thing. I guess those cell doors just weren't openable at that point, or I just never actually figured out what was behind that one in particular. I just kind of feel like I would have remembered, or I would remember being able or not being able to interact with these doors before. I want to kill this guy in his sleep. Remorseful backlaugh. Is that a unique monster? Or the equivalent of a unique monster? I guess so, because I'm pretty sure it's playing the music for unique monsters. So, maybe not unique monster, but unique encounter. A good idea, or a good excuse to hear the "you're done" sound clip, voice clip at any rate. It's always a welcome circumstance, I would imagine. It's a very interesting sounding voice clip. And they just say it with so much gusto, you know. Jeez. I guess I'm partly to blame for all these particle effects. Some of them do come from me. Oh shit. Yeah. Top it with Volcano, that'll be that'll result in something good, I would expect. I'm pretty sure that line was supposed to be double spinning edge, but I heard a good old spinning edge. Oh, and even a big combo. Three-part elemental thing. I somehow wasn't expecting that to be able to occur, but I guess I got a puppy drill upgrade. Interesting. And there we go, this was, I guess it was a unique monster that I just didn't find at all before. I guess this isn't actually gonna lead me to make progress on my marked quest, but did the marked group ever return? I guess they didn't. They're okay, they're 4 minutes away from returning, so I wonder if I can look into like one more of these quests, because this one just kind of has me scratching my head again. You know what? Let me check something. Let me set one of these as my quest and then deactivate it, and then it's gonna tell me like what I have to do for the next plot objective, right? Go to the abandoned factory said to be in the heart of Moradane. Why don't we do like one... Go to like one plot objective now, just to see what happens. Oh, well, it would help if I would actually select the correct thing here. Let's go to Moradane. Let's go to, I guess, our lower level. Is that where the next objective would be? I think it would be lower level, because I don't think it's going to be the city itself. I think it's going to be like close to this place or something. Port Hanigam 2 dock. Where's the Hanigam dock waypoint? There it is. Thank goodness.
Long journeys make Tora tired. What will we find?
What will we find? Well, maybe we'll find other stuff to uncover. I think that we're able to get past this gate now, if I remember. Something like that happened. Hanigam gate. It's locked. Or not, never mind. Where are we supposed to go then, though? We're supposed to go past that point, but I guess we can't actually open the gates. I thought that we were going to be able to open the gate by now. I don't think I really see a reliable way past it, to the other side that doesn't involve just going through the gate. Hey, Fadale, do you have anything to say about this? Or something you're not telling me that some kind of artificial blade causing chaos in the capital. Imagine the blade must have gone across Middle Bridge. Where the people guarding the main gate playing at, letting that thing get through. And managed to lose the key to the gate. Well, maybe we don't have to go in this direction. Maybe we have to go around and open it from the other side or something. Like I suspected that at some point in the past. Challenge our ways to give it a shot to ward off the dangerous monsters. Good as yourself if you're looking for a challenge. Well, I mean, I would like to at this point, but they're not just gonna let me through, it seems. So let me see. I think there was something on the upper level that we hadn't fully explored yet, or something. This Middle Bridge. Mine number 2 entrance. I actually don't remember what this place looks like quite. Heat extraction duct. What if I just warp over here? What will I see? I feel like I will need to reacquaint myself with the terrain here to figure out where I'm even supposed to be going right now. What are these? Brionac Troopair. Troopair?
This can't be good.
Brionac Miltier. Oh god. Okay, let's not go that way. Probably shouldn't be fighting stuff that's twice our level. Probably a reasonable assumption.
Come out, come out.
I mean, unless you're doing weird shit and endgame builds and trying to beat super bosses, in which case you probably pretty much will have to do that independently of whether you want to or not, but... Surely this has the same kind of prerogative as the other, Xenoblade games, where I can just... Well, at least the first Xenoblade game. It occurs to me that that doesn't necessarily apply to Xenoblade X, but... one where I can pretty much just move my way through the entire plot of the game, at least, without having to do anything fancy. But then there's Xenoblade X where you have to do fancy stuff just to get to the end of the story, and that's a strange thing to me. You get to fucking chapter 9 where you fight the cat people in the desert, or the icy desert. And then if you haven't figured out how to do how to cheese overdrive and just spam that over and over again, then you're gonna be able to get past that. That's my experience with that, but I guess my Merc group returned. It's pretty much my alarm clock for calling it, I think, and I guess I will follow up on that, but not before, I guess, checking in with the Mercs and probably starting up another thing that will also be followed up on next time I play.
Y'all should admire me now.
New ranges available at Honeycomb Sweets and Redirect Bookstore. There you go. Ooh, look at all this neat stuff.
Oh yeah. Feels like my intuition's getting sharper.
I've still got a ways to go. Leave it to me.
So, I guess engaging combats and every combo on certain things. 16 complete Merc mission for oh god, Sango also needs to complete Merc missions, I see.
I feel I can go far.
Makes sense why some of these skills would be something you can fill up automatically at random just by sending them off on Merc missions, because you assume that this stuff that they're asking for would happen on a Merc mission. I did not catch a single word of what you said, but acquire fish items from the collectibles list. Oh, there you go. And that's how we let me get out of the menu real quick, see if yeah, see these notifications pop up. Trust up, which causes should cause some like blade synthesis stuff to also upgrade, but I did not see it. Maybe it's not something that actually happened in the last pass, but anyway. Blade album, well, I don't have any rare blades right now other than the ones that are required for the story. We could do the gacha game, but I don't know if I want to bother with. I mean, how many of these do I have? I have 33 common crystals, 9 rare ones, and 1 beastly one. Just leave that for a different time. And I guess I'll send the mercs off on another mission again. What about Mordane? Secret Spice. Can we complete this? Chroma Katana. Small the Scholar. We need an Expeditionist. And we need 2 Great Axe users, but I guess we only have 1. Secret Spice, Chroma Katana, Knuckle Boss. And you say that we can actually complete this? I guess we're gonna equip that one. Anyone that has the correct weapon gets to go. And there we go. Start it now, I guess. Anyone else has the correct... yeah, I guess this guy does. Correct weapon to be eligible for that mission. And this one too, but that one's active, so we'll leave that alone. What about you?
Yes, sir.
There you go. And include the one that's supposed to go. Yuki, no it doesn't. You can... how do I unselect you? Is there a way to unselect you? Oh. Oh, it has to be in order, I see.
Yes, sir.
Have you and have you, and that ought to be enough, there you go. This time I'll make Sango the leader, I guess.
I'm all over this.
I'm all over this.
Just show me the way.
Okay, these voice lines are... it's never gonna stop surprising me, but... Well, let me try to...
No! We lost the upper hand!
Did we though? Let me see if I can kill one of the monsters in this area. That'll probably satisfy me if I can. But yeah, a few things I'm gonna have to look into after this. I think I would like to at least figure out what I actually have to do for the, you know, for the plot right now. Good idea to figure that out.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Okay, so been hit with stone. I don't know if that counts as any kind of a weakness or anything, but... over here, and realized that I could have also gone behind where I was before to grab another health potion.
I'm getting fired up. I'm all set.
Gotcha! Why not? Double spinning edge!
I wish somebody would break this thing so that we can actually... do something with these status effects that we're inflicting, these elemental effects, but... I guess that's not gonna happen right now. But resists break, so it's trying to break, but I guess it's just denying that. It's a shame. What the fuck is it doing? What? Okay. I guess it just wanted to be over here now. Well, we should be able to do the level 4 with Mithra now, I think, so there's at least that.
Let me show you everything I've got.
Because we're out in the open, so it shouldn't be a factor. Ooh. I can do maybe Lightning Bolt or maybe Gamma Ray. Let's see. Just follow up with the same elements many times in a row. Let's see if I do Lightning Bolt, will that be... will I be able to follow that up with anything? Or instead just to know. Oh, it actually hates Lightning Bolt, so it's a good thing that I at least do Lightning Bolt. That's what I've been trying to get it to do for a hot second here. Oh, there we go. I can do Second Sun or Seal Self-Destruct with fire, but maybe it'll die before that has a chance to happen. Earthy Tackle. Maybe that's what it did to, like, go so far away from where we were before. Ah, it got launched, but... there we go. Treasure Sensor level 3, I guess. I'm pretty sure there was another, another blade that we were with that had that as a kind of requirement. It was like, need to kill more of this specific monster in. Oh, what the fuck? I'm actually getting hurt by that. I did not realize. Need to kill more of this particular monster in this region, and something tells me that that's not the thing that caused the notification that just popped up to actually appear, though. That was something different. But yeah, where are we supposed to be going? Hold on. Go to the abandoned factory said to be in the heart of Moradane, but we can't go there, though. Doesn't seem that way. Let me see if I can warp over to, I guess, the fancy place here. Ardhaig Palace. Maybe there's someone there that I can I please go there? Or I can talk to clarify. Yeah, whatever's supposed to happen, whatever we're supposed to engage in. Hey, Kanketh, unauthorized persons not permitted entry to Ardhaig Palace. I guess we can't actually just go in there. I guess this leads back into the town. Oh, hold on. What if I do try to go in there, though? What if I defy the principle here and just try to make my way inside? They just stopped me, alright. What? It still leaves me with questions, like, supposed to go past the gate, obviously, but how do I get past the gate? I'll take another look around here. Sure hope that there wasn't some kind of plot suspension from earlier in the game that I just didn't pay attention to. And I'm supposed to make use of that now to get past that gate, but I just didn't retain that information. I mean, these people talk about the gate and like, yeah, you can't get past it, and it's true, you can't get past it. But if the plot requires me to go there, shouldn't there be a way past it? But all that I get from it is that it's closed. I don't think there's any other characters that would be like in charge around here that I could actually contact if I can't go into the palace and there's like no one hanging out at the entrance to the palace, so not quite sure what to do with myself here. You know what, I think I'll just figure it out on my own, on a different context.
Master Pawn worked hard today.
It must have sensed us.
But first, let's go ahead and see if we can take on a Gast Orchan or two. It's apparently weak to water. Well, it hits kind of hard. And okay, finally the tank is kind of doing its job and drawing aggro away from me. Let's try hitting it with aggro first, since I guess that's what it's supposed to be weak against. I would like to follow up with even more water. Seems to be like it would be the better idea to proceed here, but maybe that won't be possible. I don't know what's up with Nia, that she's not somehow suddenly not able to follow that up. Fuck. That remains to be seen. Did he defract it like with light, or did he deflect it? No, we're surviving so far. I thought we were like, actually, our health was degrading at a slightly larger degree, or steadier degree, I should say. Oh, maybe it breaks when he does that, like, weird swinging attack, but he also kind of staggers you a bit when he does that, so I'm kind of wondering how you're supposed to capitalize on that. So yeah, this might not have been the best idea. I guess we can kill one of these things. It should be like good enough situation to where we can declare victory, man. It might happen, since I guess it's gonna... It does look like this is going to at least be doable for one of them, for the one that we have been hitting so far. But hit it with lightning bolt, oh boy. Oh, well, I tried to topple him, but hit too late, it seems. What a shame. Well, I thought that I activated lightning bolt, but I guess it didn't actually. We weren't actually on time. Hit it with the aqua then, I guess. Oh jeez. Oh, come on, one of them is nearly dead. Oh, I just realized this is literally the button that I was trying to find out before. It's like, yeah, everyone focus on the one that I am attacking. I was literally just press left on the... It's not like bring up another menu or anything like that, it's just press left. The one that isn't devoted to a specific other character that you can use. That's all that it took. Right, yeah, go ahead and hit him with the big ult again. That is, yeah, there we go, that's at least enough to kill one of them. I guess we can kill both of them after all, but it's gonna be a bit annoying. But I think this is a good enough thing to get a cool victory, just like a second ago. I said if I can destroy at least one of these things, that'll be good enough to call victory. And I still consider that to be true, but it would be even better if it was with this. Oh, there we go, this one's currently vulnerable to aqua, so let's go ahead and try to capitalize on that. Oh, no, did it actually get toppled? Fuck you mean no effect, it did get toppled. I was like... Very convenient timing for that, but... That's really quite a weird animation for that topple thing. I guess if it achieved the same effect, it doesn't make as much of a difference. Okay, so since it's now water, let's follow it up with something that isn't water. Maybe I can switch to... Oh Jesus. Something that isn't water or light or something. Perhaps something that would actually would result in capitalizing on that element change, but I don't even know. You'll party on attack very, very slightly. Well, let's do a special, I guess, and then switch to Flame Bolt. There, just go immediately to Flame Bolt. Oh, it's broken? No. It does the auto break when it does like certain attacks, but I thought somebody else had broken it, toppled it, that's what I thought. But no, not quite. I don't think we're gonna be able to, yeah. Oh, maybe this, hold on. Just spam all of these, don't even like wait for the combo thing. Oh, what a shame. It wasn't really worth it. Oh, wait, no, let's not start with ice, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's start with lightning, that's gotta be worth something. And maybe that can be followed up on with ice, if we can switch back to ice, or at least build up my meter again. Maybe this thing will be dead before I have a chance to do that, but oh well. I get the feeling that the speed of these animations aren't exactly in my favor right now either. Let's go now. probably not gonna... It's probably gonna have all the stuff bounce off of it if it's not weak against fire right now. It's probably gonna be strong against... Strong against ice, but no, well. I get a feeling this thing is just gonna be dead before I'm able to charge up the rest of this thing. Or even have a chance to... Oh, never mind. I can do it now. Ultimate Aurora. We at least get to see what it looks like. But if it was definitely overkill by that point. Okay, there we go, we did it. Not a super flashy accomplishment or anything to be able to achieve that with one encounter, but... yeah, I'm at least somewhat satisfied with myself. And I go ahead and... maybe I can just try going to the... Hello? Trying to press buttons, there we go. The inn here, and I can rest at the inn maybe, and also use that weird mechanic that this game has where I can take a short rest. I can get, like, I'll get experience when I'm at the inn, yeah. Let's level up to 35, yes, and let's level up to 35, and let's level match. Yeah, I do remember hearing that before. Not just one level right now, but we have bonus XP. Well, at least we're accruing that bonus XP. It's gonna be usable again soon, I'm sure. Yes, we are done. Well, some stuff done at least, but I think that's probably gonna be where we call it for tonight. I at least was able to sorta kinda remember how to play the game, which is not something that I had clearly on my mind before, but definitely gonna have to look into a few things as well. Between now and whenever I... oh, whoops, what? I don't know how I brought up that screen, but... it's very interesting. Pressing two buttons at once? No. Actually don't know how I brought up that controls thing to show up in this screen, but... maybe that's a sign that the game is starting to break and I should... this really is a good place to stop, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look into some of these other quest thingies, also where I'm supposed to be going for... just for the plot right now, because I'm... even in that regard I am kind of lost, so... hopefully I'll be able to figure that out, and maybe even do more side quests. I feel like I should probably put more thought into, or look a bit more into that, I should say. Look into the side quests, and that's something that hopefully I'll be able to go back to soon, but I guess that's pretty much it. Going to be it for the moment. But like I mentioned, there should be something that I ought to be able to do tomorrow, hopefully sooner than later. And... oh goodness me. Okay, finish that thought, come on. There is something that I ought to be able to do tomorrow, hopefully sooner than later, that might be directly related to some of the stuff that you might have just seen on that Switch screen and that I did before while I was waiting for the game to update, before stupidly realizing that apparently because there was the possibility of online features in that game, it automatically meant that it wasn't going to update, even though there are no online features right now because I haven't activated them yet. But I have the means to, so I'm gonna do that probably early tomorrow, so I can at least make sure that it works and get the most time possible out of that. But yeah, it's something that hopefully will be addressed tomorrow. For now, I will bring back this thing. Oh yeah, the track thing shows up on the corner now if I'm playing it, because I just added that to the screen, I suppose. And why not? And let that be the... I guess I need to... well, I don't need to do anything, but I can turn this down a little bit on the PC and... wow. There we go. Make it louder, because that's definitely more in line with how it would sound on the freaking stream, I think. I apparently need to make a certain amount of things louder, but for now I will just go back over here to the thanks for watching section to say thanks for watching to everyone, as you might expect, but also take a very, very quick look at some things here and there. And by some things here and there, I mean probably just take a quick look at who's online right now, see if I can throw a quick raid, and then call things so that I can maybe be back tomorrow in a timely fashion. You know, some people that I watch sometimes they can't decide on, or if there's no one, I guess, that they know live they want to throw raid to, they apparently look at their recommendeds, but I don't want to name anything or say anything, but I look at some of these recommended stuff and it's like, I feel like they could do a little bit of a better job tailoring these to the factors that I actually take into account when I try to figure out who I'm wanting to raid, but anyhow. On that note, why don't I go ahead and raid someone that I don't think we've seen in a while. Seen a couple times, but not super recently, I don't think. Let me take a quick look at this stream to see. Yeah, it's probably gonna not end immediately. That's kind of what I was mildly concerned with because of how late it is, but well, it sure would be nice if it actually loaded. Let's see. Turn down the volume on this freaking game thing audio while I wait for that, but here's another game that has definitely been played on stream and also has been played by me on a tournament that I got disqualified in the first round, so I wasn't, well, not disqualified as much as oh Jesus fucking Christ, of course it's giving me an ad. Loaded for like another 2 minutes and now just giving me an ad instead of just letting me see what the fuck's going on. Thanks Twitch, but I guess I can continue to talk about this game, or yeah, this freaking Lethal League game. A game that was technically played on stream, and I think I actually own the sequel to this game. I don't know if it's actually significantly different in any meaningful way. But hey, it's got different versions of this song. Lethal League Blaze, yeah, I have that. It's a 3.60 GB install, which is a bit more than I was expecting considering how simplistic the original game was, but I guess maybe it's fancier. But yeah, interesting game, cool music. Has this thing loaded yet? Yes, it has, okay. Okay, and I think that pretty much confirms it. I am going to stop rambling on about things while I get stalled by things beyond my control, and instead I'm going to take action as I throw a quick raid at hopefully this capitalization will work. A quick raid at Cat Avery, who is part of the stream. We've seen her a few times. And raided her a few times as well. I've heard through a few different channels as well, and she's currently doing a playthrough of The Witness, which I believe is blind. Blind kind of puzzle / exploration game, very puzzle focused from what I've seen, and seems to be a chill time, certainly something that I would want to check out on stream too at some point, but I think I do have that in some format. Let me see, probably on Steam. I do own it on Steam and on Epic. Apparently it was given away there at some point, so there you go. Really an option that I have, but yeah. Chill times. Through joining the raid, but independently of that, I feel like I mumbled that super hard. Let me say that one more time. Feel free to join in on the raid, but independently of that, I will say you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat, and I will probably be back tomorrow with a very special one-shot episode. Which probably will stay a one-shot, to be fair. Just warning everyone, I guess. Warning, quote-unquote, but probably will try to make that happen at least. Maybe even lead into a co-op stream, but independently of any of that, I will see you later.